shooting the ball from the perimeter maybe, and she would tell you that she would like that to be better. But when she does get it going, that's been a big help. And Taylor Floyd, another one of those that when she's able to create some chances on the outside, really leads to, defenses having to play you different for the Boomers. And probably the better development we've seen in the last couple of weeks is that Bailey Nelson started to get a little confidence going. She drew starts all across the Buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament, had some good performances there, not only offensively, but you go to the Perkins-Strong game, she has the clutch steal at the end of that game to force the big turnover and essentially seal it. So as you're starting to see some of these younger players, kind of turn over and realize what they can be, Coach Godwin, that's the sweet spot, right? You want that to happen kind of midpoint season on, because these girls last year really didn't have a chance to do that. Briley got hurt around this time, and he kind of deflated things the rest of the way. But now a chance to maybe go in with some more momentum to the postseason.
Yeah, and one thing about Bailey, the biggest thing is mistakes are going to happen, and then I like to find a player who finds confidence throughout the season. Like it can be hard, especially as a new season approaches and you're not really sure about your role. Like you said, she's stepped up and she's done some things well. I'd like to see that, not just her, but as a unit, as a team, that if mistakes do happen, it's not a moment of disappointment, but rather a moment of opportunity, right? Like, yeah, that one didn't go in, or that pass didn't make it there, but the next one I've got, I'm going to come through on it. And so I hope that as they do make that push to the playoffs, that's a cornerstone for what they're doing at practice, or in the locker room. They're having those conversations that, hey, you made a mistake, it's all right, get over it. You can't do anything about it. So it really is turning the page on those kind of things and looking forward to the next opportunity that you got.
And as we get to the final minute here, so before we get to the national anthem opening tip, obviously you got size underneath with Taglione. You got some great shooters, Lake and Galley, Jason Kellen for Alva. What's that big key tonight, you think, for the girls to be able to not only be competitive, but try to upset the Alva homecoming?
Hey, there's not a shot clock in Oklahoma. So
you're saying Anadarko.
So Anadarko, Weatherford. I'm not saying it has to be to that extreme, but hey, it worked very, very well to keep that. And I heard that Anadarko tried it again. They just weren't. It wasn't that low.
A little more high score. It was 29-11 when they really started doing it.
Yeah, and so, anyways, I don't necessarily know that to that extent or that level, but hey, I mean, you create the turnovers and then you hold possession of the ball. You keep the game close. Like I said, if it's a difference of 5 in the fourth quarter, there's a huge opportunity for it to go either way.
So you're preaching patience tonight for the Woodward Boomers.
Yes,
and
teamwork.
Teamwork. And teamwork. So let's turn over to a familiar voice to us, helps with the Class Bowl, Mr. Matt Adair, the PA here in Alva. Will have the national anthem and starting lineup. your starting lineup for both squads. For your Boomers, it's the same starting lineup that we saw over the course of the Buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament with Taylor Floyd, Lexi Mendel, Bailey Nelson, Briley Douglas Fisher, and Kaylee Mills. For out of the expected starting lineup of Blake Gaddy, Kylie Adair, JC Kellen, Asia Blackledge, and Hadley Olm. The 5 Alva with a sophomore, junior, two juniors, and 2 seniors in the lineup. The Boomers go with 2 sophomores, 3 sophomores, I should say, a junior and a senior for the starting 5. Boomers road team wearing those road black uniforms, black tops, black bombs, some gold trimming, white numbers and text trimmed in gold. Alva wearing the home white uniforms with the yellow bug trimming, if you will, for the numbers and text with some black around that. Boomers going left to right in front of us. We are opposite the scorers table up top. Alva going right to left in front of us in this first half will be Olm versus Douglas Fisher for the tip. There's a whistle, ball in the air, and we are underway, and Alva's the tip goes to JC Kellen. She'll attack off the dribble, goes for the quick layup, too strong, defense by Mills underneath. Home with the second chance. She can't get it to go down. A nice save by Lexi Mendel. She'll feed over to Douglas Fisher. Boomers attacking the other way, and Douglas Fisher swiped that, knocked out of bounds as Lake and Gaddy stepped up for the defense. 7:45 first quarter, just underway in Alva. Crowd strong. Student section rocking as the inbound almost stolen by Gaddy. As Boomers are inbounding into the deep right corner. Mendel, the inbounder, shall now flip to the sideline in front of us. Out from the right wing. Gets into Floyd up top, tries to swing it to Nelson, and that pass short, stolen away. Up to Gaddy for the layup, too strong. Second chance, up and in by Kylie Adair, who made the original pass. So that's how we start the scoring. Adair cleans it up. 2-0, Alva leads the Boomers with 7:28 first quarter. Woodward trying to match pressure the other way. Mills at half court, poked away, stolen by Kellen. She'll flip it on the baseline to Adair, to Gaddy flying in, draws the foul underneath on the shot as she was fouled hard. Shot no good.
Yeah, and right now you're just seeing the benefit of a team who's just rolling. I mean, like you said, they share the ball, but at the same time as a team that they're pressuring all at the same time.
And Gaddy makes the first free throw. Alva extends the lead to 3. Haven't seen who the foul is on yet for the Boomers. They give it to Kaylee Mills. That's her first. Second free throw from Gaddy. Well off the mark, uncharacteristic there, but the rebound works its way out to Adair. Alva will extend the opportunity as it goes to Gaddy, top of the key. 7:10, first quarter, Alva leads 3-0. Adair takes the handle up top. She gets a screen, rolls to the right side, picks up the dribble, bounces down to Olm, turns the corner, gets the easy layup. She just beat her defender off the bounce. Hadley Olm with her first basket, making 5-0 Alva to start the game. Boomers again trying to match the pressure. A long pass goes well over the head of Bailey Nelson as Mendel was trapped a bit in the backcourt.
So yeah, for the Lady Gold Bugs or Ladybugs. It changes the whole insect, but yeah, the Ladybugs. If it goes out of bounds, that right there, that's an extra defender. So that went right into their playbook right there.
And taking up the court will be Adair, checked by Floyd. Adair on the right side with the dribble, has to pick it up. Floyd on her, but up down to Olm on the right wing. A 3 on the way from Blackledge falls. She hung the hand. And Asia Blackledge with her first basket, make it 8-0 Alva. 6:30 first quarter as the Boomers do get it across half court. They work to Mills top of the key. Floyd outside the left block, swings across court, right wing corner, I should say, to Douglas Fisher, but she's trapped. She needs some help and has to just bounce it off of Blackledge to keep the possession for the Boomers.
You know, and I don't know how you do this. I'm not a basketball guy, but I would think that this is not a game that we have to try and find passes. Drive in the lane, try to figure out how you can get somebody in foul trouble so that they back up a little bit. Their high pressure is really damaging for us trying to find passing lanes.
Mendel kicks it left wing to Nelson, floats in the paint to Mills. She tries to go for the shot, and Olm just swats it away. Rebound picked up by Kellen. She'll feed ahead to Gaddy, turns into the paint, drives past a few defenders, and sticks the right-handed layup. Lake Gaddy with 3 of her own. 10-0 lead for Alva to start. Quickly, Mendel the other way, draws the foul underneath as she attacks. To your points, gets Blackledge on the foul, it appears.
I think that's how we have to approach probably the next 5 minutes, and just drive to the basket and create the opportunity that we pick up a foul.
Inbound goes to Mendel. Her three, high off the back iron, but Mills a second chance, and it rolls in on the putback. So there's a little breathing for the Boomers finally with the score underneath. As it's Mills picking up the first basket. Alva dissecting the press all the way down to Gaddy on the right block for another easy layup. That was just quick ball movement by Alva. 12-2, the Ladybugs lead. 5:30 left first quarter. Left wing, Nelson takes it for the Boomers. Looking to pass, has her to work with, now uses it. She goes to the top of the key, bounces over to Floyd, but it's a lazy bounce, stolen away by Adair. Head of Floyd down the left side for layup, and that's in. And right now, Alva rolling as they lead 14-2 to begin the game, and a timeout taken by Woodward with 5:14 left in the first quarter. Great Plains Bank, Heritage Trust, Respect, those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which their customers live and work. Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. Visit them 2024 Main Street in Woodward or call 580-256-7045. Great Plains Bank, Compass Athletics, powering Boomer sports this season. And boy, it is probably the start you absolutely did not want to see if you're the Boomers. Coach Godwin, 14-2 Alva rolling, and they're good steals and easy baskets and great passing as well to boot with that.
Yeah, my approach would be to slow it down. Like, we are trying to play at their speed, and we can't play that speed. We don't have the chemistry. We don't have the connection. Like, we've got to play at our pace to have a shot at limiting their opportunities.
Boomers the other way out of the timeout. Left wing, it's Nelson on the handle after the pass from Mendel. She gets double teamed, has to throw it to Mills, nearly out of bounds. Mills saves it, but then fires a pass to Gaddy, who's then fouled by Douglas Fisher, who's trying to rip away that pass. So it'll be Douglas Fisher's first. Second team foul for the Boomers, and Caitlin Culp checks in for Nelson. So Culp, the first sub of the day for the Boomers, as it'll be the Ladybugs up the court with Adair across the timeline on the dribble. Picked up by Floyd, right wing to Kellen. Looking to pass, bounces down to Gaddy. On the block, kicks out, corner, Adair for three, and it goes. Another three-point for Alva, this time from Kylie Adair. She's got 7 to begin the first quarter. 17-2, Alva, the Boomers the other way. A quick three from Douglas Fisher, a deep one off the front of the rim. Missed, but Mendel able to track down the board. Goes up top. Douglas Fisher turns drive, puts it off the glass, a little off there. Rebound works his way to Adair, fires ahead to Gaddy, who leaks out. And boy, Taylor Floyd got away with a foul on the back end. Misses a couple of chances to Alva. Rebound by Culp. Ahead to Mendel on the left side as the Boomers trail 17-2, 4:10 first quarter. Right corner, Floyd gets open for three, but that shot just off. Didn't quite fully get into it. Off the right side of the rim. Rebound by Kellen. Ahead to Gaddy. In the lane. Leans into Culp. Her shot too wild. Kellen a second chance. Blocked by Floyd and then able to take the rebound. Good job by Floyd on the defense. As she feeds it ahead to Douglas Fisher, who will slow down the pace a bit. She'll walk her across the timeline with 3:50 first quarter. 17-2. Boomers trail. Free throw line to Culp. Left block. Mills trying to make a move on Ohm. Gets cut off there. Has to go back up top to Douglas Fisher.
Start stretching it out. Pull back up to half, get them winding up those lanes.
And Mills trying to drive a little step back just off the rim. Culp trying to fight for the rebound. Her and Blackledge go out of bounds. They say last touch by Blackledge. As it'll stay Boomer ball. That one going into the Alva bench.
Great effort by Culp. She didn't give up on the play. Had an eye on the ball the whole time.
Averages 4 rebounds a game off the bench. 3:26 first quarter. Boomers trail 17-2. The inbounds pass to Culp, just a bit high for her through her hands. Gaddy comes up with it. Mendel on the recovery defense there, forces him to work it out. Adair gets it left wing open for three. That one rims out underneath. Strong rebound by Douglas Fisher. As Boomers work back the other way, trailing by 15. 3:10 first quarter. 17-2. Alva ahead as it's Mendel for the Boomers. Right side trying to attack down the lane, and Gaddy fouls her. She tries to get into the basket.
I'm a little surprised to see how high Culp is playing. She's not really under the basket at all. She's right around the free throw line, kind of getting blocked out. I don't know if that's defensive work or if that's the attacking strategy, but
I think they're trying to play Mills more underneath right now. We'll see if that changes when Mills steps out down for Taylor Floyd beneath the right block for the Boomers. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Ohm. All of 6'1". And she's using that size right now.
We like to ask for first passes free, so if they don't mind.
There you go. Floyd inbounds, this time top key to Douglas Fisher, trying to drive the layup a little short through some traffic, gets her own rebound, back up and over the basket, unfortunately. The miss there is the rebound taken by Alva as Kellen works it ahead.
As tough as that is, I think that that's kind of the strategy that will give us the best chance at creating something. Free throws or get somebody in foul trouble to slow the game down.
Three in the right corner for Gaddy, and that one just pops out. The long rebound, though, tracked down. And Alva extends the possession. Gaddy dumps into Ohm. The little hook shot right in front of the basket goes.
Yeah, that's strong. That's strong hands right there to be able to retain that after Culp's defensive work.
There's two defenders on her, including Culp with a strong challenge, like you mentioned. 19-2, Alva with a big lead to start. 2:15 first quarter. Boomers have the possession. Left wing, it's Mendel. Firing down to Mills, cutting to the basket off of the turn, and she gets fouled as Ohm underneath matches. It's Mills to the free throw line on the shooting foul. It should be Ohm's first foul, and it is. So 3 team fouls for Alva, 2 for the Boomers, and Alva with the big 19-2 lead to start. First free throw for Mills goes. She's got all 3 points for Woodard. And like you were mentioning earlier, if you're going to try to attack and especially work out of this hole right now, you want to be able to draw fouls and get to the line.
Well, I mean, this is what it does. If there's a foul or, you know, they do get free throws, you can breathe. There's time that your teammates can just sit around and take a deep breath.
And speaking of that, off the made free throw for Mills, the second one, Douglas Fisher with this still. She'll drive, high off the glass, left-handed, and finishes for the and one. Briley, Douglas Fisher, her first basket of the game in spectacular fashion.
Counter-attacking play, I love it.
And so we'll put Douglas Fisher at the line for the and one. Dip shoots the free throw, that too strong, but gets her on board. Attacking again down the left side, draws another foul and back to the free throw line. The shot off this time. That also puts Alva at 5 fouls in the quarter. Let's see who they got that one on yet. So it's 19-6, Boomers trailed 19-2, got a quick little 4-0 run. It's Douglas Fisher, the free throw attempt goes on the first try. So 3 points for her. Boomers trying to work it back to 11 with 2 minutes 4 seconds, I say, to go in the first quarter.
I'd like the Boomers to kind of have a little strategy here on who's going to get the inbound play, be set, ready to go, rather than be reactive here.
The second free throw for Douglas Fisher falls. She's got 4. Mills has 4. That's the only 8 for the Boomers as they trail 19-8. Alva again breaking the press with Blackledge to left wing down to Gaddy. Double team, her pass batted, stolen. Floyd and Culp on the fence as Culp hands it off to Mendel. On the right wing, Mendel looking to attack. Dribbles past her defender, but Ohm underneath just stuffs her. Was waiting on that right block. Fed ahead, Kellen with it in the left corner. Gaddy gets open baseline, pulls up for the jumper. That's a little strong. Rebound fought for. Blackledge able to poke it away and pull it out. Top key, Kellen, deep 3 straight away. Bit of a heat check. That's too strong. And a foul underneath by Ohm, I believe. Or they get somebody else. Yes, it is Ohm for the push. So that should be free throws. That's 5. Why are we inbounding here? Should be free throws. Yes. So now it's going to be free throws as Ohm collects her second. So that's big. You get the 6'1" junior in foul trouble early. That could be huge.
It's all game plan, baby. I mean, you're foul trouble. There's still a minute and a half. You just bait this, and then you can. If we're efficient here in the free throw, which I don't know that we have been throughout the season.
At times, the struggle's been a little off and on. Yes, first free throw for Mills goes. She's got 5. Boomers cut it back to 10, 19-9.
I mean, you build that efficiency right here, and you capitalize on this opportunity that you have.
Second free throw for Mills, none but as well. She's got 6, and Ohm did have to check out. Goes away to Kaylin Woods, the sophomore. As Alva the other way, Gaddy double team, left wing again, pass batted, but this time it goes to Adair. Kicks it out on the right wing, a pass batted by Mills and stolen away.
Slow the game down.
Finding some momentum, 8-0 run here. Minute 14, first quarter. Floyd, left corner to Mills. Drive, spin move by Mills. Oh, too quick off the glass. Shot missed, rebound poked all the way out to Gaddy. She'll attack for Alva, now tries to slow it up. Good move by Mills. Just
it was, and you know, if anyone was watching, they got an opportunity to see being in foul trouble gave them space to drive in the lane. I mean, it backs them up.
As Alva will work it around the perimeter, down to 49 seconds left first quarter. Adair cross court to Kellen, right wing for another 3 deep. That one high off the back iron. Rebound gets all the way down to Blackledge, just flies up for the second chance. That's off, but collects her on board. Extends the possession. Kellen this time inside the 3-point line from the right wing. Misses it. Rebound by Douglas Fisher. Goes ahead to Middle. To Floyd. Bobbles the pass momentarily. Finds Mills. Cutting to the basket left side. Gets the foul and one for Kaylee Mills. What a first quarter. She's got 8. And the Boomers back within 7 with 26 seconds left first quarter. They were trailing 19-2. It's been a 10-0 run for the Boomers.
Yeah, the last 3 minutes has really kind of gone to that game plan of driving into the basket, creating, and even on the defensive end, they picked up one of those fouls. So, you know, while they were defending underneath their own basket, they had a over-the-back call that added to the foul trouble.
Looks like they got Woods for the foul. 16th foul, I should say, for Alva in the quarter. Free throw for Mills falls. She's got 9 to start. It's kind of quiet over the Buckle the Wee Bell tournament. But what a great start for Kaylee tonight. Boomers back within 6, 19-13. 26 seconds left in the quarter. Alva sitting up. It's Kellen inbounding to Adair, playing a little catch, trying to break the Boomer pressure. They've been effective at so far, and sure enough, get it to the timeline to Gaddy. Flips the pass down to Blackledge for the easy deuce underneath.
Let's hold the ball and get that last shot here. Let's not force something too early.
As you say that, Douglas Fisher tries to throw a pass to Culp in the paint, stolen away by Alva. It's the lead 21-13. Working on the baseline. Top to Key Kellen. At the buzzer, gets the shot off, and it goes. J.C. Kellen with a three-pointer at the buzzer. Her first basket of the game gives Alva a 24-13 lead after 1. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on C92 and Boomer TV.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Alva as the Ladybugs lead the Boomers 24-13 after the first quarter. And boy, the coach and Chris Godwin, I think, very frustrated because, I mean, 19-13, you got them by 6. Last 30 seconds of the quarter, the Boomers give up a quick 5. They start with the possession beat again. The second quarter as Mendel launches a deep 3 left corner. Mills able to fight for the rebound after the miss. And her pass to Floyd. Floyd on the right wing throws it way too high for Lexi Mendel. And it's a turnover by the Boomers to begin the second quarter.
Yeah, and the frustration isn't regarding points.
It's the situation.
It's the confidence.
Yes.
You do not want Alva getting back onto that confidence that they had in the first 2 minutes of this game.
And a block underneath by the Boomers as Kellen in front of the net. Double defended. Rebound by Mills. Her pass ahead to Douglas Fisher, but Douglas Fisher swiped at and stole it. Alva right back the other way. 2 steals generated to start the second quarter for the Ladybugs. As holding will be Adair at the Goldbug logo. Goes left wing to Gaddy. Boomers, for the most part, playing a bit of a zone here as Alva swings it around. Back over to Adair on the right wing. Has to pick up her dribble now in some trouble. Finds Blackledge though to her, and Adair with a nice cut to the basket draws the foul from the right side. The awareness to cut in, get the pass from Blackledge. We'll get the second foul on Briley Douglas Fisher. First of the quarter for either team. 7:03 remaining at half. Alva leads 24-13. Adair a chance to extend it at the line. First free throw goes. That's her 8th point of the game. See Bailey Nelson come back in for the Boomers. And she'll take out Caitlin Culp. So far, Coach Moore keeping the bench a little tighter in terms of the rotation. Second free throw from Adair off the mark. Boomers able to come down with the rebound. Remains 25-13. Boomers trail as Nelson, the dribble, high right wing. Has to pick it up. Top the key goes to Floyd. Floyd looking to pass, trying to direct traffic. Elbow. Douglas Fisher, right wing. Nelson open for the 3. A little short off the right side. Rebound by Gaddy underneath. Alva will press the other way as Adair takes it across the timeline. 6:37 left in the half. Oh, a double dribble call on Adair. So a turnover there. Free one for the Boomers.
Hey, that's a free pass. I appreciate that.
It's the best kind.
That's the best kind.
As it'll be Mendel dribbling up the court for Woodward, right wing to Nelson. Look at the pass, cross court back to Mendel. Thought about the three, attacks, goes to the baseline, pass to Home. Shot too strong, but Mills underneath with the rebound. She can't get that one to go. Home crashes to the floor after tapping the rebound over to Adair. Feeds ahead to Kellen. On the right wing to Gaddy. Back to Blackledge for three. Right wing and nails it. Blackledge with 8, and Alva back up by 15, 28-13. 6:05 remain in the half. It's been a game of runs so far. Alva started up 19-2. Boomers answered with 11 unanswered, but then Alva's been on a roll since as another turnover by the Boomers. Fed ahead, Gaddy in transition, left block for the layup, but way too strong. Rebound taken by Douglas Fisher. Boomers catch break there as right wing Mendel attacks, kicks left side to Floyd in the corner, back to Mendel. Pumps, drives, they work it back out. 5:39 left in the half, Boomers trail 28-13. Mendel left wing takes it for the three, off the back iron, rebound strong by Kellen underneath. Feeds ahead to Blackledge, she's got two defenders closing in on her, somehow gets through the traffic, no, travels they say. Good recovery defense by the Boomers.
You know what, just a coaching point, it looks like our passing, there's just not enough space when we're around the perimeter. We either need to start high up here, kind of where we're at right now. Everyone needs to be pulled out, stretch them out of that zone. Or we need to start doing some pump passes. Like we need to fake the pass and do a little hesitation.
As Floyd turns it over while double teamed and flying in for the layup the other way is Adair. She's got 10 for Alva. The leading scorer so far is a lead 30-13. Right corner, Boomers. Mendel, two-girl game with Nelson. Easy look for Mendel underneath, can't go. And a rebound by Blackledge was one to foul as the Alva crowd did not get it. That was a little tough by Kaylee Mills to try to rip away that rebound. Boomers can't even get the easy looks, unfortunately, right now. Now a foul near the half-court line as Floyd a little too aggressive on Adair. That'll be the first for Floyd. Second of the quarter for Woodward. Alva keeps possession. 4:43 left in the half. 30-13, Alva leads as Culp will come in and give Kaylee Mills a breather. She exits with 9 points of the 13 for the Boomers. As the inbound to Adair in the backcourt for the Ladybugs. Tries to go elbow. That pass batted, stolen away by Douglas Fisher. Bounce over to Floyd in transition for the layup. She got too deep under the basket. Couldn't get it to go as Kellen rips away the board. They feed it ahead to Gaddy on the right block. Kick it back out into the corner. Zolman check back into the ballgame. Gaddy now has it left corner, back down to Home. Top the key, three all the way in rhythm. And that one's no good. Rebound underneath, blocked as it was Jones taking it underneath. Boomers able to come with block, and Floyd this time capitalizes on the layup underneath her first basket. 15-point ball game, 30-15 Alva leads. 4 minutes left in the first half as the Ladybugs with possession. Adair top, goes left wing to Ohm. Looking to pass. Not her range per se. Finds Gaddy. Close out by Nelson. Forces the pass over to Jones. And out right wing Gaddy, another three, takes it and nails it. Lake and Gaddy with 8 points, and Alva really consistent right now from deep. 33-15, the Ladybugs lead. Boomers back the other way, 3:30 left in the half. Right wing gets Floyd. She has a dribble out to the perimeter. Flips back right side to Douglas Fisher. Cross court left wing, Mendel. She'll launch a three, looking for the answer and nails it. Mendel gets her first basket of the game. It's a timely three-pointer. Boomers still trail by 15, 33-18, 3:10, first half. As it's Adair for the Ladybugs, right side, attacking to the block, runs past her defender. The shot well off as good defense from Douglas Fisher, and Gaddy can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll be Boomer ball. Douglas Fisher at times just played it straight up on the block. Well timed, I guess you could say. This will be Floyd checking out, giving back way to Kaylee Mills. So now it's Mendel, Mills, Nelson, Douglas Fisher, and Culp, the 5 for the Boomers. As Mendel has it across the timeline, on the dribble, top the key, left wing to Mills. Kicks it, right corner. Nelson thinks about it, passes it inside to Culp, working on Ohm. Culp Gets a shot up, it's a little short, gets on rebound and draws the foul. How about the sophomore working on the larger upperclassman, Hadley Ohm?
Yeah, and I think the most beneficial thing about that was her possession of the ball, right? Like, she was able to kind of grab onto that, so that way she wasn't flailing around. And, you know, maybe had she not had possession of the ball, it probably wouldn't have gone our way a little bit. So
that is Ohm's third foul, so big one there. Free throws for Colt. First one splashes home. Her first point of the game. As will be Blackledge checking back in for home. Means Blackledge, Gaddy, Adair, Killen, and Jones, the 5. Second free throw for Colt. That rattles around and falls. She makes both. Boomers trailing by 13, 33-20, 2:45 left first half. This will be Gaddy on the dribble, picked up at the half court by Nelson. Has picked up her dribble, right wing to Jones. Now at the top of the key, nearly traveled with it. She was double teamed. Goes back over to Killen, left wing to Blackledge. Top key back up to Gaddy, driving, cut off, down to Jones, has deep position underneath the basket. She's fouled on the floor, they say, before she could get the shot up.
that's hard. I mean, she's got length, she's got height. I mean, she's able to. She's got a good wingspan, so
Presley
she's
Jones,
a pretty tough
the sophomore,
matchup.
listed at 5'10", all arms and legs. As a foul on Cole, her first. Now substitution for the Boomers late. As Floyd will check in, give Briley Douglas Fisher a little bit of a breather. 2:25 left in the half. Alva leads 33-20 over the Boomers. They've got the possession. As the inbound beneath the basket, go out to Kellum, left wing for 3 by Frere, just a bit off. And Boomers trying to grab the rebound. It's out of bounds. They say off of the Boomers. It's just been that type of day so far. Boomers trailed by 13, 33-20. Trailed 19 too early, cut it to 6 late in the first quarter, but it's been Alva's control since. As they'll work at top key to Killen off the inbounds. Left wing to Adair. Cross court right side to Frere. Back up at the logo to Killen. Tough defense by Nelson up top. And now Alva just working that perimeter with 2 minutes left in the half. Double team, cross court pass picked off by Mills. She'll race it as a 2-on-2 that way, but nobody stops her. She gets the basket, but the shot just dribbles out. Too strong by Mills. Great steal. Had the layup, just couldn't get it to fall. There was a missed couple of those. Now the other way. Left wing, it's Frere. Top the key up to Adair. Free throw line to Gaddy. Turns, open, takes the shot, drains it. So Gaddy with 10 points. Back to a 15-point lead, 35-20 for the Ladybugs. Minute 34 left in the first half. It's Nelson, top key for the Boomers. Bounces it to middle. She'll attack straight away, loses the handle, and then they'll say jump ball as she was going into lane possession arrow to Alva. So essentially a turnover, unfortunately, for the Boomers. 25 left in the half as Alva will take it up the court with Adair. Yo dribble over to the right wing. Feeds in the corner to Gaddy. Try and bounce it to Killen just outside the paint. She's triple teamed as it working back out to Gaddy. Cross court, Blackledge left wing for 3 and nails it. Catch and shoot from Blackledge. She's got 11 and Alva up by 18. 38-20, minute left in the half. Boomers trying to find some momentum to close the half. Top key middle, right wing to Nelson. Right elbow to Colt, trying to feed it into Mills, cutting in, but good recognition by the Alva defense to bat it, steal it, and then the pass by Adair, way too strong for Blackledge, and Alva turns it into a turnover. As Douglas Fisher will check back in for Colt.
Yeah, this Alva team just shows and proves that they've got a lot of speed, and then we've already seen all the shooters. I mean,
yeah,
we're looking around. They're pretty spread out.
Right wing, Nelson takes it for the Boomers. Top key to Mills, fakes the pass. There's that pass fake you're talking about. Left corner to middle. Douglas Fisher back up top to Mills. Baseline to Floyd, right side. Has tried to bounce in the Mills, down low, gets deep position, and they say an offensive foul. Oh my. I didn't see it on our end. Maybe they saw a hook or something underneath. Tough break for the Boomers. And it's Douglas Fisher's third foul. So she'll check out and give back way to Colt. 28 seconds left in the half. Boomers trail 38-20. Chance for Alva to hold for the final possession yet again. As Adair across the timeline, right wing to Gaddy. Guarded out high by Nelson. She'll calmly feed it to Killen, who holds with 14 seconds at the Goldbug logo. Hands off to Gaddy with 10. She's looking to attack down the right side. Pulls up just below the elbow for the jumper. Way off. Rebound by Floyd underneath. Needs to hurry to Middle with 2. Middle 1 at the half-court line. Does she get the shot off? She does, but it's off the backboard. And that's how we end the first half. Alva takes the 38-20 advantage into the locker room over the Boomers. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92, KMZE, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire.
And back at the half, the Alva Ladybugs lead Woodward 38-20 at the break. And let's look at your High Plains Tire halftime stats. And boy, for Alva, what a start there. To the Ladybugs. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Are you looking for a bank that understands your needs and works as hard as you do? Welcome to Bank of Western Oklahoma, proudly serving our area since 1908, offering free checking with no monthly fees and convenient mobile banking. Whether you're in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Woodward, or any of our 6 locations, we're always nearby. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where the Western Oklahoma spirit is alive and well. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Ready to begin the second half here in Alva as both teams have returned to the floor, getting into their final holes. And you know what's interesting? Neither one of them got shots up out of the half. They were all in the locker room, really up until the final blow. So it tells you Coach Jeremy Jones working with his girls, right? Going over some game plans despite that 18-point lead. And then our girls, of course, keeping the locker room with both Coach Joneses, Casey Nathan and Coach Lacey Moore. So both teams scheming, and we'll see what adjustments they may have come this second half as they get into their final huddles. R5 customer embroidery. When you work with R5, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with their screen printers about customized apparel. 817 Main Street in Woodward or 580-256-3579. R5 powering Boomer Sports this season. As for the Boomers, it'll be that starting 5 back on the floor. Mills, Douglas Fisher, Nelson, Mendel, and Floyd. The 5 Boomers working right to left in front of us this half. We are opposite the scorers table. Up top, it'll be Alva going left to right as the Boomers begin with the possession. It'll be Mendel, left wing to Floyd, top key to Mills, right wing to Nelson. Trying to pass over in the zone and almost thrown away as jumping in front of that pass was Alva. It was Keller getting the hands on him.
Yeah, if we're going to go inside the paint, I'd like to see a little bit more hesitation passes, some pump fakes, something like that to kind of get the defense to jump, and then you can find the open look.
And there it is, the double team. Mendel fires it inside to Douglas Fisher, the easy basket underneath. Somebody's doubling you, somebody's got to be open, you know?
It's math.
It is math. 6 points for Douglas Fisher. Boomers trail 32-28. 7:30 third quarter as Alva's the other way. Ohm, left block on Mills. Gets the shot to go and one for Hadley Ohm. She's not afraid of attack despite having those 3 fouls. She's got 6 now. It'll head to the line. Mills will pick up her second foul. First of the quarter for either team. As Ohm mentioned, 9 points a game coming into this one. First free throw, or the and one free throw, I should say, off the mark. Rebound underneath by Floyd as nobody was there for Alva other than Ohm. They got back left wing to Nelson. Has the dribble up top of the key to Mendel. Looking to attack into that zone. Mendel, a little bit of an elbow there, but draws the foul. Thought for a moment she was going to get called for the offensive foul. That was a little close. As they charge Gaddy with her second foul. The first of the quarter for Alva. They lead the Boomers 40-22, 7-13 third quarter. Woodward on the possession. Floyd beneath the right block. Left corner. Douglas Fisher steps in, takes the long two. That's off the right side. Rebound by Blackledge for Alva. She tried to get it over to Kellen. Boomers poked it away from her. And it'll be Alva possession. So Kellen, the inbounder, to Adair, point guard, up the court. The junior started, played a lot since she was a freshman. She's got top of the key, gets a high screen from Ohm, tries to give it back to her. That ball poked away, but able to retrieve it for Alva is Blackledge. Goes back over to Adair, to Gaddy, inside. Ohm working deep on Mills and gets another layup underneath. Hadley Ohm with 8. Alva back up by 20, 42-22, 6:40 third quarter. As it's Floyd left wing to Nelson. On the dribble, has it top of the key, fires it into Mills, working on Ohm. Mills a little turnaround, but Ohm recovers with the block. Mills gets the board, tries to fire it out to Floyd, and then a little collision almost there as it bounces off Floyd's leg out of bounds.
What's hard about, sacrificing two players there, I'd like one to be manned up with Ohm and then have a spy essentially be ready to pick off that inbound pass. But Alva's got perimeter shooters, so you give and take.
As it's Gaddy, top the key after Alva trying to work the ball around, not find anything. Gaddy turns the corner, drives down the right side, has to back it out up top to Kellen. Left wing Blackwood, quick pass to Adair in corner, 4-3 from the left side. Adair with 13, and that's the ball movement on display by Alva. They worked it around. Boomers quickly the other way. Douglas Fisher trying to attack off the dribble from the right baseline, draws the foul, and will go to the free throw line. See who they tag for Alva. This will be Douglas Fisher at the line with 6 points, looking to add 2. Boomers trail 45-22. First free throw just rimmed out for Douglas Fisher. The foul was on Asia Blackledge. That's her second. Second free throw coming for Douglas Fisher. Dips and shoots. That one, nothing but net. So splits the pair. She's got 7. Boomers still trail 45-23 with 5:40 left third quarter. So in the backcourt trying to apply the pressure on Gaddy. She's able to get across the timeline and set up the offense. Right wing to Adair. Back up top, Gaddy takes the straightaway 3. That's short. Rebound fought for, tipped around, and eventually Middle comes away with it for the Boomers. Gives it over right side to Douglas Fisher. She'll dribble, she'll attack. Was trying to throw a pass maybe, but no, poked away from her, they say, as it goes out of bounds off Alva. Boomers keep the possession. So Floyd beneath the left block on the baseline, the inbound. Looking for somebody to find. Gives it to Mendel near the left block, but Mendel just let it go through her hands. She looked away from it. Turnover. Alva back the other way. Adair, left wing to Gaddy. Dribbles in, elbow, pulls up for the jumper. High, and it goes. Gaddy with 12. And Alva on top, 47-23, 5 minutes third quarter. As Mendel top the key, right corner to Floyd. Back to Mendel on the give and go, and gets the layup off the glass. Mendel with 5 points. Her first basket since the second quarter. As now on the pressure, Boomers able to force a bad pass. Mendel picks it off, right wing to Douglas Fisher. Trying to attack off the dribble. Cut off, stolen away by Adair. Great defense from Kylie Adair. Feeds ahead to Gaddy. 2-on-1 the other way. She pulls up, jumper in the paint off the back iron, rolls around and falls. Gaddy with 14 and Alva. Everything going their way as they lead 49-25, 4:30 third quarter. And the Boomers going to take a timeout with Coach Moore. Want to try to get some stuff set up here. Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is convenient. Always excellent service, 580-256-5586. Pioneer. Picked up the wrong sheet there. You hate when you do that. Sealy State Bank now with the branch in Woodruff, the new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Sealy State Bank Woodard Branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and much more. Sealy State Bank Woodard Branch and Western Drug power Boomer Sports this season. Boomers trail by 24, 49-25. Midway through the third quarter, trying to find some momentum. But ever since it was 19-13, Boomers trailed by 6. It has just went Alva's way from that point. Now the timeout, Boomer possession. Floyd will inbound from the sideline from her own bench to Mendel in the backcourt. Top the key, right wing to Floyd, bounces it baseline. Douglas Fisher goes cross court left wing to Mendel. He'll back out to retrieve it. The left side corner to Nelson, feeds it elbow. Douglas Fisher, top key. Mendel looking for the three, and rhythm just rims out. Douglas Fisher with the board, the second chance, the layup right side, rims out as well. Home with the rebound underneath for Alva. So they'll give it up to Adair, to Gaddy, top key, back to Adair, who will set up the offense. 3:55, third quarter. Right wing to Blackledge. Alva leads 49-25, trying to extend it. Gaddy wide open, takes the three on the right wing and pops it. Gaddy was 17. She's had some big performances in her career against Woodward, and on another one here. 52-25. Alva has more than doubled up the Boomers. 3:35 third quarter. Top key Mendel, left wing to Floyd. Baseline Mills, left side trying to pass out. Blackledge tips the pass and goes out of bounds. Staying with Woodward. Boomers just trying to find some momentum at the very least. If you're not able to come back in this game, at least trying to finish it off strong. As inbound to Douglas Fisher, top the key. Turns, drives down the right side. Ohm just right there, and then a foul underneath as Floyd able to get the rebound that draws the foul. Blackledge on her. This will be Asia Blackledge's third foul. I'll send Taylor Floyd to the free throw line. Third in the quarter for Alva as well. 3:24 left in the frame. First free throw for Floyd, just a little short. You know, one thing that we've talked about in past broadcasts, but haven't mentioned tonight, is really tough to shoot into the end that's open like that.
It definitely is.
Second free throw for Floyd does fall. She splits the pair, has 3. Of course, Boomers get a little bit of that training when they go to the Wheat Capital Tournament at Chisholm, have kind of a somewhat similar layout. Got the stage facing you on one end, student section bearing down on you in the other. That's Alva back the other way, leading 52-26. 3:20 third quarter. Left wing to Adair from Gaddy. She's holding it high, guarded by Floyd, who makes sure the count gets started. Has to pick up her dribble, finds Gaddy on that wing, trying to get below the free throw line, cut off. They have to back it out to Adair, still on the left side. Over to Kellen, standing at the Alva logo. Big gold buck. Left wing, they'll feed it to Frere. Her pass off the official. Winds up to Floyd, to Nelson the other way for the layup, left side and in. Bailey Nelson gets her first basket of the game. 2:45 third quarter. Boomers still trail 52-28 as Alva back the other way with Adair across the timeline. High right wing, she's picked up by Floyd. Goes Frere. Left wing to Kellen. Quick pass in the corner. Gaddy. As they whip it back around. Kellen trying to pass it to Frere. Top of the key and a foul on Floyd. She raced in trying to batter it away. Her second foul of the game. Second foul of the quarter for the Boomers.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but, you know, something good to see is coaches encouraging, taking those chances, you know, and being aggressive in those moments.
And on that note, Mendel comes away with the steal off the inbounds. Floyd the layup the other way and gets it from the left side. Another steal and score for the Boomers. Prompts a timeout by Coach Jones and the Ladybugs as he wants to collect them a little bit. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. M&D Smith & Co. powering Boomer Sports this season. As Woodward trails 52-30, trying to claw their way back from a big deficit. Just the runs have been in favor of Alva. It seems like every time Woodward gets a little momentum going, Alva's able to answer right back. But you've generated a steal there, some easy baskets. And, I mean, if you're going to come back, that's part of the plan, right? Get Alva a little too comfortable, maybe. Get them lazy in their passing. the offense.
If we can figure out in the next 30 seconds to get them one more foul, or maybe get them the 2 fouls for the bonus, I'd say one more foul allows the lane to be a little bit more loose, and so we have a chance to drive in or maybe have some wider shots.
Alva with possession out of the timeout. Middle, another steal, this time on a pass, bats it down, takes it the other way, bounces over to Nelson on the block. She has to give it to Colt, free throw line. Douglas Fisher, right wing, thought about it, tried to get back to Nelson. That pass batted away by Gaddy. Good job by Nelson just to box out Gaddy. Make sure she can't retrieve it. Met 57, left third quarter. Boomers trailing 52-30, trying to get it back under 20 before the end of this third quarter. It's Mendel, right wing, in the corner to Douglas Fisher. She's scanning, surveying, has to go back to Mendel. Go up top to Nelson. She looks, finds Douglas Fisher, left elbow. She's trying to see Mendel cut, not there, back up to Mendel. Thought about the three, gets to the free throw line, puts up the shot, a little short by Mendel. Rebound taken by Gaddy. Her pass almost on as it goes to Blackledge. Back to Gaddy, left baseline, drives into some traffic and draws the foul on the shot. And Lakin Gaddy to the free throw line. One of the 2,000-point scorers in this Alva lineup. Has 17 tonight, has some of her best games, coincidentally enough, against the Boomers most of the time. She gets a little fired up maybe for this game, I don't know. First free throw from Gaddy does fall. She's had multiple 20-point performances on us in her career, just saying. 53-30, Alva with the lead. Second free throw, Gaddy gets it to go. She's got 19 with 1:27 left in the third quarter. Alva with the 54-30 lead. Boomers looking for some momentum as it's Mendel across the timeline. Looking to attack on the dribble. Cut off by Adair. Fires it baseline to Mills on the left side. Mills had to pick up her dribble. Now needs somebody. Gets it down to Douglas Fisher. Working on Kellen. Blocked from behind by Ohm. And Kellen able to come away with the board. And Douglas Fisher, a bit of a frustration foul afterwards on Kellen. So that'll be the fourth on Briley. And the fourth of the quarter for the Boomers. And Ohm just ever present, it seems like, around the rim. As there'll be Adair taking up the court. 59 seconds left, third quarter. Alva looking to extend their 54-30 lead. Adair left wing to Gaddy. Top to keep Blackledge. Nelson all over her. As they swing around, they work it to Ohm in the paint, double teamed up top to Gaddy. She'll hold with 45 seconds. Back over to Adair on the left side. Just calmly hold the ball with 39 seconds. Alva may be playing for that final possession of the quarter. Adair giving it to Gaddy, still on the left side on the wing. 28 seconds left in frame. Up top to Kellen at the Gold Bug logo. Now she's playing a little catch between the wings, between her and Adair. She's double teamed as Adair has to get it out to Gaddy, and a quick timeout by Coach Jones. He wanted to make sure there wasn't an easy turnover generated by the Boomer defense. Great Plains Bank, Heritage, Trust, Respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with the communities in which their customers live and work. Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. Visit them 2024 Main Street in Woodard or 580-256-7045. Great Plains Bank, Compass Athletics, powering Boomer Sports this season. As Alva holds the 54-30 advantage with just 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And the possession as well for the Ladybugs, trying to improve to 18-3 on the season. Would be another notch in what's been a big string of good wins for them on the year. Played a pretty good schedule. Have not really ducked anybody, as you can tell by their confidence on the floor. Inbounds, goes in the backcourt to Adair. As it crossed the timeline, picked up by Floyd. Double team to Kellen. Right corner Gaddy with 6 seconds into Ohm. Works back up top. Blackledge with 4-3. It rims out. Rebound underneath by Colt. And that's how we end the third quarter. Alva takes a 54-30 advantage over the Boomers into the final frame. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Tackle and endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Back in Alva as we are ready for the fourth quarter. Ladybugs on top of the Boomers, 54-30 after 3. We'll see if the Boomers can try to mount what would be a huge comeback, or at least make it interesting, as it'll be the Ladybugs in the backcourt with Adair. Sees the double team as she gets across the front. Nearly has it stolen away. Blackledge triple teamed after she takes the pass. Gets to Ohm on the baseline. Blackledge again, right wing. Aggressive double team by the Boomers. Have to work it back to Ohm. In the paint, Kellen able to take the shot just a bit off. As rebound to Colt for Woodward. Nelson pushed ahead into the front court left wing. Fires it on the corner to Mills. Bounces it down to Colt trying to work on Ohm. Double team back out to Nelson. Bounces it back into Colt. Now seeing the single team on Ohm. Ohm right there on her, and then a travel by Colt, but she got blocked and tried to get the second chance. And just Ohm, a absolutely dominating figure at 6'1". Not only that, but has some width to her. She's all there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I honestly thought Colt was probably going to pick up a travel a little bit earlier.
Ooh, and then the Boomers get the foul push. Floyd able to get the, or draw the foul, I guess you say, or third. Looked like they were going to have Kellen maybe there at the half-court line trap, but call the push on Floyd. So Alva keeps possession, lead 54-30, 7:07 left in the ball game. Gaddy right wing, cross-court left side to Blackledge. In the paint, pass a little off to Adair. Now there's a scrum. Nelson able to come up with it, but just passes it out to Kellen, trying to get to a Boomer. So Alva extends possession. Blackledge straight away for three. Runs out, rebound. Gaddy flies in and cleans it up. One of the smaller girls on the floor, and Gaddy cleans it up. She's got 21 as Alva takes the 56-30 lead. Boomers back the other way with Mendel in the corner. Floyd on the block to Colt, and she traveled. Tried to get a little ahead of herself, sizing up Ohm, and that's when you know Ohm's kind of got that mental side over the sophomore right now, Colt.
I think that it just might be a little bit tougher. You know, she's probably used to taking that power step and gaining ground, and I don't think she's gaining any ground, so she's trying to shuffle a little bit.
Blackledge on the other end, the pull-up jumper just outside the paint, able to go from the right side. She's got 13, does Asia Blackledge. 58-30. Alva extend their lead. 6:18 left in the game. Top the key. Nelson with it. Gets the screen from Mills. Goes to the right corner. Up to Mendel on the right wing. Mendel's trying to work on Adair. Tough defense. Kicks left corner to Mills. Has to go back to Mendel. Corner for three, and it rattles in. A three from Lexi Mendel. She's got 10. She's hit 2 threes today. Boomer still trail 58-33 with 5:50 left in the game. Alva working to the head. Gaddy crossover through a double team. Right wing. Three to Blackledge. Too strong. Rebound. Leap forward by Mendel. A short crowd for the Boomers. Down the left side. Mendel on the dribble. On the wing. Gets some open space. Attacks to the basket. Stripped away. Able to get it back. She kicks it over to Nelson in the right wing to Mills just below the elbow. Mills cut off. Nice bounce to Mendel. Trying to drive to the paint. Some contact. No call. Mendel wanted it. Didn't get it. Rebound by Alva. Gaddy races ahead down the right side. Through some traffic. Another layup for Lakey Gaddy. She's got 23 of the Alva 60. So lead 60-33. 5 minutes left in the game. Boomers on the possession. Now a timeout taken by Coach Moore. She'll look to collect her goal with 4:57 left in the ball game. Alva well in control. R5 Custom Embroidery. When you work with R5, you count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with your screen printers about customized apparel. Visit them 817 Main Street in Woodward or 580-256-3579. And Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is awfully convenient. Excellent service, 580-256-5586. Western Drug R5 powering Boomer Sports this season. Boomers trail 60-33. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. Obviously, not necessarily thinking about a comeback right now, Coach Godwin, but you're saying, hey, let's go finish this strong. Let's get some momentum. You got a good road test against Liberal, a team you've seen multiple times on the season. Like you said earlier, has been decided by a couple of baskets here and there, so you want to be as sharp as you can be going into that game.
You do, and like you said, you want to focus on details here in the last 5 minutes, and you know what you've seen tonight, and I would say that you just try to stay true to your group, and I think one of the best showings that they did was when they slowed the game down and looked for opportunities to drive in and create those shot opportunities.
Out of the timeout, it's Nelson with it for the Boomers. She goes top the key to Mendel, drives and gets fouled on her way in. Was trying to pitch it out to Nelson, who's going to be open to the left corner. So who they get for Alva on the foul. So it looks to be, might be on Woods, be her third. She's in the ball game. Boomers on the inbound, working top the key to Nelson. 4:43 left. Boomers trail 60-33. Left wing middle, cut off by Gaddy. Steps out. She'll take the three and splashes it. All right, Lexi. A few threes in this one. She's got 13. Alva back the other way, leading 60-33. Kellen thinks about it from the left wing. Instead, passes at top the key. They work around. Gaddy, right wing, will take it. And boy, she's absolutely on it tonight. Nails that three-pointer. 26 for Lake and Gaddy. Alva controls 63-36. 4:14 left in the ball game. Boomers with possession. Nelson gets the screen right wing, but cut off. Has to go back out up top to Middle. Maybe got away with the double dribble there, but is what it is. Middle drives, kicks left wing to Floyd. Top the key, back to Mills. Boomers working around with 3:55 left in the ball game. Mendel, left wing, trying to attack, cut off a little bit there. She'll have to kick it over to Mills to Floyd, left side. In the corner, Mendel takes the possession. Nice bounce to Douglas Fisher, but she didn't like the look. Back out to Floyd. We're still working it with 3:27 left in the game, trailing 63-36. Nelson, a nice drive, and finds Douglas Fisher wide open after being double-teamed. Douglas Fisher with the easy layup. She's got 9. Good recognition by Bailey. Pass that one through. Alva quickly the other way as Ohm takes it baseline. They work it out. Gaddy, another 3. Right wing. That one too strong. Pops out. Rebound underneath by Mendel for the Boomers. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Boomers trail 63-38. Will be going to 9-8 on the season. Still, though, only 2 wins away from what they did last year. Have a good chance to try to top that. Quick 3 in the left corner for Mendel, way too strong. Rebound taken underneath by Kellen, and she'll dribble out of the double team. Pushes ahead for Alva. Kellen, free throw line. Goes left corner to Gaddy. Drives the pull-up jumper, too strong. Mills, the backside board for the Boomers. Feeds ahead to Nelson. Down the right side. She's seen the double team coming. Now tries to get it to Douglas Fisher. Does get there. Mills cuts in as she trails and gets the easy layup. And Mills with 11 for the Boomers. Trails 63-40 with 2:09 left in the ballgame. Boomers, for what it's worth, winning the fourth quarter 10-9 right now. A timeout taken by Coach Jones as had a player double teamed heavy. Salient State Bank now with the branch in Woodward, the new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Salient State Bank Woodward branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, and much more. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. And Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. Salient State Bank, Smith & Co. and M&D powering Boomer Sports this season. Boomers trying to fight in this fourth quarter, doing what you can, building a little bit of that momentum maybe as you head out of this game.
Yeah, I mean, you made a good point, and I didn't even think about that. We don't have quarters, so
right, yeah.
you know,
you guys just got time limit. You weirdos got
so
2 halves.
The concept of winning the quarter, like that is a coaching thing. Like you would probably say that would be a good coaching point to finish out this game. And
as on the inbounds, what do they call? Oh. Douglas Fisher is trying to campaign to get the call to go the Boomers' way on the poke out. Didn't get it. Kind of shares a little laugh with the official. As Alva on the inbounds, Douglas Fisher almost comes away with it, but Alva to keep it with Nettles into the ballgame. Sophomore. Now the Boomers get the steal. Douglas Fisher the other way, the easy layup. She's got 11. 3 Boomers in double figures tonight. Another still on the inbounds. Nelson able to get out to Floyd left wing. Top key middle. Right side. Back to Douglas Fisher. Over to Barra, her first time tonight, right corner. Knights bounce down to Douglas Fisher for a layup underneath again. Briley with 13. Boomers cut it under 20 for the first time in a while, 63-44. Still only a minute 18 left. As Alva's gone to their 2s and 3s primarily. Jones top the key. Work it over left side to Madison Blocker. She goes up top. Trying to catch that number. That would be Miley Nettles, the sophomore. And then we got a whistle for substitutions. With a minute 2 left, we'll see Ella Howard for the first time tonight and Zoe Chavez. Take out Bradley Douglas Fisher and Alexi Middle. Inbounds for Alva. They'll have it with Madison Blocker, the sophomore. Right side to Nettles. 54 seconds remains. Alva just trying to hold some possessions. They lead 63-44. Good D by Taylor Floyd. Forces the pass. As Nels has to get back to Blocker, top the key, picked up by Chavez. Zach Chavez for the boys. Obviously Zoe trying to follow in those footsteps. Up until this season, Zach had the last 40-point performance for a Boom. Had 42 against Heated a few years back.
Okay.
That was a special night. Of course, Kate Gaines had 45 earlier this year against Dodge City. As Alva working around the right side. It will be Jones. Just 16 seconds left. Alva going to advance to 18-3 on the season as they lead 63-44. Down to the final 10 seconds. They was just trying to stay in front of them, not necessarily pressing for the steal per se. Down to 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that will do it. Alva does defeat the Boomers tonight, 63-44. Alva 18-3 on the year. Boomers fall to 9-8 for the girls. We'll step aside for a break. Come back, look at your post-game stats, and get you set for the boys ahead as well. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire.
And back in Alva as Ladybugs defeats Woodward 63-44 tonight for our girls contest. Alva once again at 18-3 on the year now, and Woodward 9-8. Look at your post-game stats for both sides. For Alva, man, what a performance from Lakin Gaddy, 26 points tonight. She had 3 threes. Also, Asia Blackledge with 13 tonight, and Kylie Adair also with 13. The Boomers able to keep J.C. Callan Bay with just 3 points, but obviously Alva was able to step up around that. Also 8 for Hadley Ohm tonight. And then for the Boomers, he actually finished with 3 girls in double figures. Bradley Douglas Fisher, Lexi Mendel with 13 apiece. And then you got Kaylee Mills with 11 points on top of that. And Taylor Floyd with 3. Caitlin Culp and Bailey Nelson with 2 apiece for the Boomers. Quarter scoring wise, we talked about in the first half, Alva able to extend off a big 3 to end that first quarter. They won it 24-13, then won the second quarter 14-7. Alva took the third quarter 16-10. The Boomers, to their credit, didn't give up, did win the fourth quarter 14-9, but Coach Gatto, it's just, we saw it. There's spurts where Woodward maybe had what it took to compete with Alva tonight, but it's just one of those games where you have to execute to almost an extremely, perfect level. I wouldn't say even high, but I mean, Alva's going to bring their A+, if not S game on most nights. They're just that type of team.
They are, and it's on a player-to-player basis. You mentioned that they had multiple 2,000-point players. They had one. That's still
2 1,000 points.
Okay, 2 1,000. That's
yes, with Gaddy and Kelly. Yes,
that's a lot. I mean, that says a lot. They know how to finish. They know how to find the bucket, and I don't think you can man-to-man scheme. I don't think you can do that with a team like this, and it's kind of one of those that you want to set it up to be a game plan of slow it down, get them in foul trouble, avoid their presses, but whether that's you holding onto the ball, forcing the team to take the timeout, whatever it may be. But early on in the first quarter, our biggest fault was trying to run with them. We were taking shots as fast, if not faster, than they were, and ours weren't hitting and theirs were. So that created a spread. But late in the first quarter, we got them in foul trouble. We were hitting our free throws, and I think it brought it within 7 or 8.
Yep.
So,
yep. That got as close to 6 late in that first quarter. Yeah.
So I mean that's a good spot to be in. I think I talked about that. Each quarter, if you're the team that's the underdog, quote unquote, if you can stay within 5 going into the front of the next quarter, your confidence should be boosted, right? And I mean 6 is close enough, 8, whatever it was. But
give up those quick 5 right there at the end. That felt like a turning point.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you had a great finish to the quarter, and I talked about slow it down and take the last shot here, because what we didn't want to happen happened. They got a quick turnover. They took the final shot. It was a 3-pointer. Gave them all the confidence, the energy that they initially had. We took away by putting them in foul trouble. They gained it going into the second quarter.
Speaking of confidence and energy, it brings us to our Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game. I think we're going to go with Kaylee Mills tonight. Had a really strong start to that first quarter, was helping lead the Boomers back. And O'Reilly, Lexley had 13 apiece, but that's kind of more on the back end as things were, for the most part, out of reach. Really liked the energy Kaylee Mills was able to bring to start the game, was rebounding, trying to challenge a Hadley-Oma underneath, drawing those fouls. Had 9 points in that first half. Finishes with 11 on the night, so we'll go with Kaylee Mills for our Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game. The Bank of Western Oklahoma goes beyond banking. No matter where you are, the Bank of Western Oklahoma is always close. Find a location near you at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Kaylee Mills, your girls player of the game. And of course, don't forget Friday night on the road again against Liberal. That has been absolutely stellar matchups with the Lady Red. Obviously, Shamari Lewis going to be the story there, as she's kind of the one that we talk about a lot, the post player, daughter of former NBA player Martin Lewis, and definitely lives up to that with her moves. But that will be an interesting test. And of note, don't forget that will start at 6 o'clock. So on Kansas time, as I call it up there, they start a little earlier at 6 o'clock for the girls. The boys will follow around 7:30. Speaking of the boys, they're up next as they'll take on the Gold Bugs, looking to upset and spoil the Gold Bugs homecoming here tonight. We'll step aside for break, come back and preview that matchup. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
At Bank of Western Oklahoma, we've been a cornerstone of the community since 1908. Being locally owned and operated, we understand the values and the culture that define Western Oklahoma. From supporting local farmers to helping small businesses thrive, we take pride in offering personalized banking solutions that reflect our deep understanding of Western Oklahoma. Discover the difference of a bank that's been by your side for generations. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Coach Godwin reminded me of a good point there that we needed to talk about before we get on to the boys. Kansas, due to kind of their, I don't want to say weird, but it's just how they've got their agreements, I guess. Got the exclusivity with NFHS. So Boomer TV will not be on the stream for that one. They're trying to decide on what they want to do. Could record it, upload it next day. We'll see on that. But you'll still be able to listen to it on Z92, of course, on Friday night. But there will be no Boomer TV Live. So they have that replay available. We'll see to that when we get there. Of course, you know, Coach Godwin, like I said, you're coach. You're getting ready for soccer season, and you're a dad too. I mean, you got some things to take care of some weekends. So we'll let you know on that as we get closer to it. But as we get set for this boys game, Alva comes into the game at 11-5 on the season. And of course, as we were talking about with the girls pregame, very senior heavy. All of these boys within their starting lineup. You got Cash Shipley. Obviously, we know what he could do from an athletic perspective. Seeing him when it comes to football, seeing him when it comes to basketball, a solid two-way star. Lance Mathers, the all-stater at linebacker for Alva in football. He averages 10 points, 8 boards a game. Brings a lot of fire to this team. Campbell Gaspard, been the starting quarterback, steady. Not necessarily the highest scorer, but will do a lot of other things for the Gold Bugs. And Keelan Pinko, you remember Kyler Pinko from a few years back. Keelan following in those footsteps. Second leading scorer for the Gold Bugs on the season. They've got 3 players, almost 4 in double figures. It's another team, again, Coach Godwin, that follow suit with the girls, right? They're going to share the ball. They're going to try to play some stingy defense and make you play at their pace.
Yeah, you know, you talk about the athleticism of Mathers. Like I would say that he probably plays with physicality, right? So, you know, put him in positions that he has to play physical, and maybe you limit that play style from him. And you know, we know what Cash brings. We know what he has to offer the group, and I think right now our group is kind of finding that rhythm. They're coming off of the tournament win, their second tournament win of the season, and I feel like our confidence is pretty high, and we're playing that level of. I don't want to see it. Postseason play. You know, like we're getting to that postseason level, and what needs to happen, and you know, can we stay consistent in that? This is going to be an athletic team that we have to go up against. Don't let them stay close. Don't allow them to be a part of the game. We've got to finish shots. Finish shots. You earn buckets at the rim, and you know, I would say earn a bunch of your buckets at the free throw. That way you're not, you know, messing with percentages.
Percentages can be a tricky thing. You know that from the soccer perspective. Sometimes those shooting percentages can get you a little bit.
It can be emotional. I mean, this is homecoming after all. The homecoming or Alvo, they want to win on homecoming night.
Absolutely, they want to follow what the girls just did. So, with that, of course, we talk about, you know, Alva starting 8-0. They got a birthday. Jan Seaton's little sister celebrating a birthday, so congrats to her 10th. But, you know, these Alva boys, 8-0 start the season. We talked about the girls per game, 3-5 over their last 8. Huge discrepancy in terms of their confidence, it seems like, in those wins versus losses. Averaging nearly 70 a game in those 3 wins, only about 44 points in the losses. Struggled through the Wheat Capital tournament, came back at a bit of a better effort at the Buckle of the Wheat Belt, finishing 4th, but still ultimately same result in terms of the weekend, 1-2. Cash Shipley leads this team. Talked about him, 17 a game. This Alva team, you can't, if you're the Boomers, you can't buy into that. You know you're going to get their best shot tonight.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna see an emotional play. You know, it's always an environment that is very, very competitive, whether we play here or whether they come to us. But here especially, it's a tight arena, very, very small. Crowd gets loud. You know that we have 2 energetic, athletic teams.
Not to mention the band for Alva.
Not to mention this band.
Rocket.
Whether it's a band of 20 or a band of 100, they all sound the same right now. So they're just as loud. So I would just expect this game to be emotional. And you talked about the record. The biggest thing, and we talked about this in the girls' game, underdog mentality, you know, you play with a chip on your shoulder. You know you haven't been performing to the standard that you need to be playing at. Whether you know, talking on Alva's side, and it means more for Alva to play at a high level. Can we be consistent? Can we continue our play and perform when and where we need to?
And trying to continue that play, of course, Caton Gaines, 32 points Thursday, 32 Friday, 30 on Saturday to clinch the championship against Kingfisher in that Buckle the Wee Belt tournament. Kind of a return for form for him. Previously, the week out tournament, he was named the MVP, but didn't score over 20 a game. He was averaging about 18. You could tell teams like Cushing's, Jones really dedicated a lot of pressure to him, and it worked for a big portion of those games. Till the end, he found his way, but you know, you supplement what Caden's been able to do, averaging 25 a game all the year, about 7.5 boards. Carter Reed, an absolute professional as a senior leader, averaging just under 10 a game, usually the high assist man on the night. If it's not Connor Price, he's right there with them. And then Gage Hutchins, a guy that's seemingly an X-factor, popped off for a couple big 20-point performances this season. You know, and is a guy that's going to create a lot of pressure defensively. Even if he's not getting the steal, he's going to force maybe a bad pass that leads to a steal, and they can finish at the basket. We know that. He's added a little bit better three-point shot to his game this year. That's been a help. And that's not to include big men like Connor Sunderland, Isaiah Washington, doing some good things down low in their turns. And then Connor Price, I mean, you want to talk about a kid, high IQ. You can see when he's on the floor, he helps things really flow, whether that's in transition or the half court. And lo and behold, this Boomer team, Coach Godwin, is hugely deep. And is that the strength you rely upon tonight? Because I'm not so sure Alva's got maybe that depth to match.
Yeah, I mean, depth is really important, and this kind of what we've been working to obtain. And we're at that point. You talked about Connor Sutherland's IQ. I hope that the spectators and the viewers can see and appreciate the game that he brings. He comes off of a rebound, and instead of shoveling, you know, up court, he cuts across the court and then finds somebody wide open underneath the basket. So Connor's got Connor's got a lot, and then we got
the other Connor's Connor.
So Connor and Connor. I mean, let's just see both of them on the court tonight making tremendous plays. Let's see that.
Let's see how it gets to as we turn it over to Mr. Matt Adair to introduce the starting lineups for both sides.
Let's meet the starting lineups for both of our teams this evening. First for the Boomers, Lincoln Star sophomore number 0, Carter Reed. Senior number 3, Connor Price. Freshman number 20, Caton Gaines. Junior number 24, Gage Hutchins.
Here's your starting lineups for both sides for the Boomers. The same five we've seen pretty much all season. Gage Hutchins, Connor Price, Carter Reed, Caden Gaines, and Connor Sunderland. For Alva, a little bit of a shakeup, just a touch. So it goes Cash Shipley, Cable Gassford, Lance Mathers, Trace Hamilton, and they'll go with Connor Adair getting the start over Keelan Pinko. So Adair, the sophomore at 6'2". Obviously seen Kylie. We both know they're super athletic. No doubts about that. As Boomers, road team wearing the white jerseys just like the girls. Alva wearing the white jerseys. Boomers going left to right in this first half. Across from us, we are behind, or up to the scorers table up top. Alva going right to left, tip in the air. It's Hamilton Gaines, and Alva wins the possession as it'll be Adair taking it up the court for the Gold Bugs. Goes right wing to Shipley. The senior averaging 17 a game. Top the key to Mathers. He'll just swing it over calmly to Gaspard, left side. Finds Adair cutting around the top. Has to pick up his dribble due to tight defense from Hutchins. They work to Shipley, deep straightaway three, bit of a heat check to start. That's off the left side of the rim. Rebound taken by Adair and smartly bounces it off Gage Hutchins. He was in the deep left corner. So Alva keeps the possession. The first of the ball game for either team. No score yet. 7:33 first quarter. As it'll be an inbounds by Gaspard deep in the corner. Has to go up top to Adair near on top of, I should say, of the Alva Goldbug logo. He's picked up by Hutchins. Drives, kicks left wing to Shipley. 0 for 1 on the day. Took that big three to start. Let's go right wing to Gaspard. Looking to pass it down to Mathers in the paint on Gaines. Gaines with the block straight over the top. Mathers, though, able to collect the rebound. Work it free throw line. Hamilton pulls up for the jumper and nails it. Trace Hamilton, first basket of the game for Alva and for the game. As Boomers back the other way. Reed, checked by Mathers, turns it over, pokes it away from the other way. Gaspard able to put up the shot, but it's a little off. Rebound by Reed, poked to Price as they work it ahead to Hutchins. Down the left side, Hutchins looking to attack, bounce down to Gaines for the easy deuce, but no, too strong by Gaines. Just didn't get a clean look at it after taking the pass.
I think as he went to shoot, he was more worried about where Mathers was rather than where the basket was.
Mathers not the tallest guy, but my goodness, he is a load. Top the key, Hamilton. Again, an all-state linebacker for the Gold Bugs. Phenomenal effort. Right wing to Adair. Top the key to Mathers. Dumps it into Hamilton. Gets it free underneath, but the shot too strong. Missed it. Gaines with the board. Feeds ahead to Price. So flip it back to Reed. 2-0. Alva lead. 6:20 first quarter. Boomers searching for their first basket. Gaines catch and shoot. Right wing for three. Nailed it in the face of Mathers. Can't beat him inside. Just bring him out, coach. Just bring him out. Gaines with first basket for the Boomers as they lead 3-2, 6:06 first quarter. Alva breaking the press as Shipley works it to Hamilton, but his pass intercepted by Connor Sunderland. Put him at DB. Hutchins trying to float it to Gaines on the lob, way too high by Hutchins. That one a little maybe too showtime there by Gage. Kid that you got on the soccer field, another good athlete. You're like, hey, I need him eventually.
Hey, whenever they're ready.
Whenever they're ready. Take your time, you're saying.
Yeah.
As Alva back the other way, Boomers lead 3-2. They work it right side to Adair. As Hamilton top the key back to Gaspard, trying to dump it inside to Hamilton. He'll catch. Sunderland right there. Hamilton turnaround jumper, way strong. Hutchins trying to fly in for the board. It's poked away by Mathers. Give possession to the Boomers. They lead 3-2 with 5:39 left in the first quarter. And Keelan Pinko will check in for Trace Hamilton. So it's Connor Price with the jog of the dribble across the timeline on the left side. He's on the wing looking for Gaines, who cuts to the basket, gets underneath, too deep, able to collect his own board and work it back out. Top key, Reed drives to Sunderland underneath and gets the shot to go in front of the basket. Sunderland on the board with 2, and the Boomers lead 5-2, 5:15 first quarter. Now the press on. Alva working the ladder. Shipley near the timeline, goes to Pinko, just across it. He'll calmly flip it to Adair, who'll start the offense. Picked up by Reed. Boomers playing the man. Gaines on Shipley, so we'll give it over to Pinko left side. Pinko just dribbles over back to Shipley. Will take it top key, looking to attack. Little scoop shot left side, way off the mark. Rebound by Gaines underneath. Trying to flip it ahead to Hutchins. He collides with Gaspard on a foul as Hutchins able to get in front of Gaspard and draw the foul. That'll be the first of the game. First for Gaspard, first for Alva. The Boomers have possession in front of the Alva bench. It'll be Reed inbounding near the top of the Alva bench by Coach Kimberlin. Marking out defensive orders. Reed trying to find Price, top of the key, gets it to him, back to Reed, kicks out, Gaines, 3, right side, just off the mark, too strong, rebound on the backside, swiped away by Adair. As Allen will push back the other way, Boomers lead 5-2, 4:35 first quarter, pass by Adair, tipped by Hutchins, but unable to complete the steal as Pinko races in to grab it. Right wing for the Gold Bugs, Pinko, top of the key to Shipley, guarded by Gaines, freshman on senior. Right side to Gaspard, he's on the wing. Looking to pass on the baseline to Pinko. Pass too strong. It's out of bounds as Pinko can't save it. And go back to the Boomers. 5-2, Woodward on top early. Trying to extend that lead. Gaines with a 3. Sunderland with 2 points underneath. As this Price taking out the court for the Boomers. Right wing. Hands it off to Carter Reed. Looking to dish it. Top key, Sunderland thought about the 3. Now steps in. Spin. Cut off though. Back out to Reed. Up top, he'll turn the corner, drive down the left side, Shipley on him, quick pass out to Price, right wing, dumps into Sunderland, but he's going to get tied up with Shipley, and possession area will give it to the Boomers, but Shipley smart to get in there and try to rip it away from Sunderland. 3:54 first quarter, scoring not quite moving quickly right now as the Boomers lead 5-2. It's Gaines, the inbounder, beneath the right block, goes to the free throw line. Sunderland back to Gaines inside, Shipley poking at him, Gaines has to back it out. Goes to Price, left wing. Price able to snag it away from Adair, drive, kick out Hutchins for 3, right wing. That's off the mark, and air ball as it goes out of bounds in favor of Alva. Carter Reed tried to race over and save it. Both teams measuring each other a little bit to begin this one.
They are, and I think that we probably need to look at other people getting on the scoreboard. I feel like when we build up these plays, we're really dishing it just into Caden, and I'm afraid later on that might be predictable.
And Cash Shipley gets his first basket of the game for Alva. On the other end, some quick passing, gives him an easy layup. Gaines on the cut into the basket, nice feed from Price, and Gaines with a quick answer. He's got 5. Boomers lead 7-4, 3:15. It might be a duel between the big men. I say big men. The extended wings, if you will, of Gaines and Shipley's. Gaines leaps over the Alva bench, trying to complete a steal. It was Kayla a track and field star back in the day. Did she do the high jump?
She did it all.
I'm about to say we need to get Caden out there maybe in the spring. As good as boy can lead. Alva the other way as they lead trail 7-4 now, still by the Boomers. Hutchins able to take it away to Price, but throws it out of bounds. Does Price, trying to get it to Carter Reed ahead into the Alva bench on the left wing.
Remember how I said that Connor likes to throw, or he doesn't throw it up the line. He dribbles in. He should have taken my advice. He should have just cut across the court.
You're saying you need to fill out an application for assistant basketball coach?
No.
That's what I hear. No, okay.
Just come to my film study.
There you go. Boomers lead 7-4. Alva with the possession. Trace Hamilton kicks it left corner to Gaspard. Back inside to Shipley, trying to go right block to Hamilton. Gets it, misses the turnaround jumper. Pinko comes in, tries to tip it in. That's off. Sunderland with the rebound, and Shipley, oh boy, tried to save it. Ultimately, they're going to say out of bounds off of Alva. And Eric Scott, who's unfortunately sick tonight, that's why we had to replace him, does chime in that yes, Caden does high jump, which is good. He better. So there we go. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Look to see you Friday night. Boomers the other way, left corner. He's going to swing around top the key to Price. He's going to get a screen from Sunderland. Price still on the dribble, right elbow now. Stopped up, needs to pass it, finds Carter Reed coming to him. Reed turns the corner into the paint down the left side on Shipley. Layup too strong. Sunderland though underneath. He misses the second effort. A rebound tipped to Hamilton. Carter Reed though almost gets the steal on the pass. It's knocked out of bounds off Reed. The Alva crowd wanted a foul on Sunderland, who looked like he had a little aggressive trying to take that rebound. They let it play. They let it play. Still 7-4. Boomers lead. 2:03 left in the first quarter. Alva the other way with Pinko in the right corner. Spins off of Price, drives, nice feed over to Hamilton, who wasn't ready for it, just off his hands out of bounds. It's one of those that you look back, speaking of film, you look back and you're like, you gotta have that. That's free 2 points right there. It's a turnover by Alva. As the Boomers will get it back, Price jogs it up the court, left side. Minute 45, remaining first quarter. Boomers lead 7-4. Neither team in an offensive rhythm early. As the Sunderland hill attack right baseline, bounces over to Reed, fakes the jumper, gets inside, gets a second man to go in the air, and gets the layup. Carter Reed with the double fake. He gets the basket. Senior, his first of the game. Gasford in the backcourt, little pressure. Hutchins almost first it away. Gasford now dribbles across timeline, right side. Feeds to Shipley. He'll take it into the paint. Kicks top of the key to Keaton there. As they go back left side to Shipley. He's up top, sizing up Sunderland. Attacks him down the right side. Shipley drives, gets the basket, and the foul. Shipley with 4 of the 6 for Alva to start, gets the and one. It's Sunderland's first foul, only the first of the game on the Boomers. You see Connor Adair check back in. Take out Campbell Gasford. Isaiah Washington comes in, first sub of the Boomers for tonight. And Shipley at the line trying to complete the three-point play. The free throw good. Shipley with 5, the Boomers lead 9-7. As it's Reed. Down the left side to Price on the wing, top the key to Washington. Finds Hutchins cutting into the basket. Hutchins can't corral it. Eventually picks it up. His shot just off the right side. Good defense underneath as Keaton Adair takes the rebound for Alva. Goes left wing to Pinko. Hutchins almost steals it away, knocks it out of bounds. 54 seconds remaining first quarter. 9-7 game. Boomers lead by 2. Alva a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Inbounds to Shipley left corner. Guarded by Reed. Shipley looking to attack the paint. Loses the handle of it. Able to get it back. Top key to Pinko. Back to Shipley. Ooh, a shove and offensive foul. Yep, just shoved away Connor Price. That's Shipley's first foul, second of the quarter for Alva. 9-7. Boomers lead by 2. 43 seconds remaining in the frame. As it'll be Price calmly walking it up the court. Getting the offense set up. Calling it out. Right wing to Hutchins in the corner. To Reed, scanning. Dribbles around to the top of the key, left wing to Price as he looks back to the clock with 25 seconds remaining. 9-7, Boomers lead. 20 seconds, left wing to Reed from Price. Now to 18. Boomers patient on this possession with 15 seconds. As Reed just calmly dribbles it back out to the Alva logo with 10. Boomers going to hold for the final shot. Left wing to Gaines. He's checked by Pinko, gets a screen from Washington, pulls up straight away for 3, and it bounces too strong. Rebound, poked out of bounds, and that's how we end the first quarter as Woodward leads 9-7 after 1 over the Gold Bugs. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Woodward leads 9-7 after the first quarter. Low scoring defensive frame, and got to correct something. It was not Eric Scott that got the credit for letting us know that Kate got high jumps. It was Brandy, his wife. Make sure we get that in there. Eric was simply the messenger of the novel. Boomers able to steal the opening possession of the second quarter. A pass up to Carter Reed for the easy layup. He flies in. So the Boomers generate the steal, capitalize, 11-7. They lead to start the second quarter. Out the other way, Pinko works down to Hamilton, double team in the paint, kicks it out to Keaton Adair, or excuse me, that's Connor Adair. Now to Keaton. Top key, right wing, Pinko takes the deep 3, and he'll nail it. Keelan Pinko from the corner. His first basket, 11-10. Boomers the other way. Price gets it down deep, and then fouled underneath. Quick passing from Hutchins on the wing. See who they tag for the foul for Alva. See Lance Mathers and Campbell Gasford check back in for Alva. Will take out Trace Hamilton as well as Keaton Adair. He gets the second foul on Cass Shipley, so that could be a big one. First of the quarter for Alva. Boomers possession. They lead 11-10, and now whistle underneath. 5 seconds, maybe. Looks like they call a foul. Oh, they got a foul on Washington underneath before the inbound. So that's his first quarter for the Boomers. 7:18 left in the half. They lead 11-10, but Alva with the possession. As is Gaspard racing across timeline, right wing, double team to Shipley in the corner, driving on Washington. And then they're going to call Washington for the block. Washington can't believe it. He thought Shipley tripped himself up. So that's a quick second foul for Washington. Now prompt Connor Sunderland back into the game off the bench. As Alva keeps possession, Shipley inbounds it. In the right corner to Connor Adair. Up top back to Shipley. Another deep three straight away. That one just rims out. Matters battling with Gaines for the board, but ultimately Price able to get in and take it away. Feeds it to Gaines. Ahead to Hutchins. 2-on-1 the other way. Bounces it over to Sunderland. Underneath, too deep. And a shot, or a foul, I should say, on Sunderland's shot. Poor Gaines was going to clean it up. See who they get for Alva. It's the third on Cass Shipley. Ooh. We'll see if he has to come sit or not. Probably will.
Yeah, he'll probably take a seat for probably about 4 or 5 minutes here.
That sends Sunderland to the line. Big for the Boomers. You take out the leading scorer for Alva for a good stretch, it sounds like. Sunderland at the line trying to extend the Boomers' 11-10 lead. First free throw goes.
But I also want the viewers to know if they've never heard me, I don't know anything about basketball. So
With you playing slide, you've been set up these games. You've been with us. You've been right there.
Take my word.
You've had to listen to me for what, 4 or 5 years now, so you get used to it. Not saying you enjoyed it. Second free throw missed by Sunderland. Splits the pair, 12-10. Boomers lead. Alva the other way as Pinko, left wing to Gaspard. He'll turn around, go to the top of the key on the dribble. Finds Keaton Adair, and they work it back out to Connor Adair on the right wing to Gaspard. He kind of dribbles into the space, finds Mathers underneath. Patient Mathers high off the glass with the basket. And it's Mathers, his first of the game. He's got 2 points, and we're tied at 12. Boomers the other way with 6:22 in the half. Gaines with the ball left wing, guarded by Pinko, trying to float it in to Sunderland. Pass too strong, and Hutchins tried to save it to no avail. So turnover for the Boomers. Looked like Gaines was open, or excuse me, Hutchins was open on the backside. I'm not sure if Gaines was trying to feed it to Sunderland or misjudged the pass to Hutchins. Alva back the other way. Top of the key, or I should say left wing, Connor Adair. They zip it down baseline. Pinko gets open, lays it home. So he's got 5, and Alva takes their first lead, 14-12. Boomers the other way, right corner, 3 for Gaines, too strong. Rebound long goes to Gaspard. They still race ahead. Nobody stops him. Gaspard, though, blows the layup. Gaines was all over him. Price with the board. So he's down the left side for the Boomers. Finds Reed, left corner. Trying to dump it into Sunderland. Poked away by Mathers, who's given the business. Reed drives, baseline jumper, left side, too strong. Gaines, though, pulls down the board. Gaines up and under, gets the layup and the foul. And one for Kate Gaines. He's got 7. And the Alva crowd wanted an over the back from Gaines, but that was clean. There's no over the back in high school basketball.
That's what I was going to say, and that was earlier on when they were upset about, I think, something that Sunderland had.
Yeah, yep. Pinko the foul.
I had heard that statement where over the back wasn't a thing, so now I know for sure. You said it.
So the Gaines the line for the three-point play potential. He's got 7 of the 14 for the Boomers, as we're tied at 14. Aaron Laredo steps in for his first action tonight. Takes out Gage Hutchins. So Gaines trying to put the Boomers back ahead, and the free throw good. He's got 8. Boomers lead 15-14, 5:33 left in the half. We knew was going to be a back and forth game. Alva the other way, left wing Pinko. He'll try to attack. Nice feed down to Mathers. Bobbles it momentarily. Shot, though, affected by Gaines, and Gaines gets the board now. Absolutely, he was just being tackled. And gets put to the ground. They'll call the foul on Alva. Mathers a little upset there.
That's kind of that point that I was talking about. He's a physical player. Get him into that, because that's what he breathes. Yeah. So allow him to be physical, pick up these fouls. It'll gain frustration on the Alva side, along with it creating an opportunity for us to be in the bonus.
Gaines trying to find Connor Sunderland, cut the backside as Gaines was going out of bounds, and Sunderland loses it and goes out of bounds off of the Boomers as Sunderland took a hard crash to the floor, checking his neck a little bit. Gaines was a little wild, out of control on the baseline, had to throw it to cutting Sunderland. So Alva picks the possession back up, 5 minutes left in the half. Boomers lead 15-14 as it's Adair in the backcourt. Goes right wing to Keaton Adair from Connor Adair. Back to Connor left side, top key to Pinko. He's looking to attack off the dribble and just travels with it.
I hope people in Alva enjoy Pinko because he is an IQ guy.
Well, I mean, Kyler, his older brother, was fantastic as well.
He's already proved to me that he knows how to set up shots, not only for himself, but for other people. His angles are great.
Gaines in the paint, the turnaround jumper for the Boomers, just off the back iron of the rim. Rebound collected by Mathers underneath. As Alva will push back, 4:25 left in the half, 15-14 Woodward leads. Alva looking to try to take the lead. Connor Adair, right wing. Which means Keaton gives it to Gaspard, back up top to Connor. Hands off to the right side. Kicks left wing, Pinko sits up, takes the three. That's offline, rebound by Gaines underneath. So push ahead for the Boomers, trying to extend their 15-14 lead. Gaines tacks to the basket. Oh, that might be an offensive foul. There's, yep. Gaines got a little out of control, and Mathers set himself and drawed the charge on Gaines. It's only Gaines' first foul. Third of the quarter for Woodward. And we'll see Jan Seaton for the first time tonight, the homecoming king for Alva. One of the seniors on this roster. Be the Aiders in the backcourt. Keaton and bounce to Connor. He jogs near the timeline. We're going to have to talk to Matt to what he did to get those guys to grow. They're both about 6 foot as sophomores. And I don't know if Matt's quite 6 foot. He's close, maybe. As it's Connor Adair dribbles, takes the free throw line jumper and nails it. The pull up good from Connor Adair, his first basket of the game. And Alva back ahead, 16-15. 3:35 left in the half. Boomers the other way. Hutchins fires down to Gaines, right block. Tough leaner and gets it to go to the fadeaway and in one from Gaines. Oh my. What a shot. Double team on the fade.
That was well earned.
He's got 10. They get the foul on Keaton Adair, his first. At the line for the and one for Gaines, and it's good. So he's got 11. Boomers lead again by 2, 18-16. Trying to find some separation. 3:25 first half. Folks, that's a freshman, by the way. Don't forget that. Other way for Alva. It's Gaspard right wing. Trying to go in a steal as it was intended for Heaton. Gaines takes it away. They try to float it ahead to Laredo, and Mathers just barrels in and fouls Laredo. Hits him in the back of the head. Inadvertently, not intended by Mathers, who almost basically slapped him. That is 5 fouls. It's been 5 fouls in the quarter for Alva's, second on Mathers.
On the gridiron, that's a great pass breakup. Like, I mean, well done, son.
Well done. As Laredo heading to the line, looking for his first points, rubbing his head. Again, Lance Mathers, not the tallest kid, but by God, he's all there. 5'10", senior. First free throw for Laredo. Rims out. So it remains 18-16 as Mathers comes out, replaced by Trace Hamilton. Second free throw upcoming for Laredo. Dip shoots, that one off the front of the rim. So went just a touch long and a little short. This is both 18-16. Boomers still lead, 3:10 and a half. Alva with the possession. As it's Connor Adair, top the key, trying to go left wing to Jan Seaton. Loses the possession, but able to collect in the deep corner. Just throws a pass to the paint. Gaspard there, but Gaines with the swat on the shot. Goes to Hutchins, to Gaines, and a crowd just getting absolutely nearly tackled as he's thrown into the Alva cheerleaders. That's about all you can do, because if not, Gaines is probably taking that and ducking it.
Yeah.
And they'll get Campbell Gaspard for his second foul. 7th of the quarter for Alva. Gaines at the line, a chance to try to extend. Boomers 2-point advantage, 18-16. First free throw, rims out. Catches the rim, hits the backboard, out the right side. Gaines with 11 points. 82% free throw shooter on the season. Coming into tonight. Laredo steps out, Carter Reed back in. Second free throw for Gaines, that one good. He'll split the pair, 12 points for Caden. The Boomers lead 19-16 with 2:54 remaining in the first half. Pinko the other way for the Gold Bugs on the left wing, picked up by Gaines. Got near the top of the key on the dribble. Now they're moving off ball, nothing open yet for Pinko. Has to pick it up, now Gaines all on his grill. Pinko gonna have to find somebody. Gets Connor Adair to work back to him on the left side. He'll dribble up top of the key. Try and attack on Price. A little bit of contact there. Price falls. Connor Adair with a quick three. That's off strong. Rebound picked up by Sunderland. Feeds over to Price right side. He stops, pops for the three in transition. That's too strong, and the board pulled down by Hamilton. Feeds ahead to Connor Adair down the right side. He'll attack baseline, kicks it over on the left baseline for the shot from Keaton Kimberly. That's too strong, but Hamilton able to come away with the board after it tipped around. Adair left wing for three. That's off the left side. Pinko right underneath to collect it, and Sunderland commits the foul trying to block the Pinko shot.
You know, Sunderland, he's in the right spot. The problem, I think the problem was he turned away. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he put his arm up and turned away.
And that led to some contact through the shot.
Yeah.
It could be an easy foul. Right spot for sure, just not quite the execution. Pinko's first free throw goes off the back iron. No good. Remains 19-16, Boomer advantage, and what's been a defensive battle in this first half. 2 minutes even remaining. Couple bounces for Pinko. Another, and dips and shoots. Free throw short this time, and right there for the rebound, Connor Adair. Alva extends the possession. Adair top of the key. Picked up by Hutchins, right wing back to Pinko. He's guarded by Reed. Pinko attacking down the baseline. Gets in deep. Gets both Boomers up in the air. Misses his first shot. The second one rims out as he tried to tip it back. Rebound collected by Washington. Feeds ahead to Reed for the Boomers. Free throw line. Pulls up for the jumper. Just a little short. Trace Hamilton flies in for the board. And so calmly feed it over to Keaton Adair. As Alva back the other way. Left wing. Goes to Kimberly. Right side to Connor Adair. He'll turn the corner. Drive, pull up left elbow for the jumper. That just rims out. Rebound poked by Hamilton straight to Kate Gaines. Boomers will attack. Reed, left corner to Hutchins. Back to Gaines on the wing. Palm of the ball. Minute 13 left in the half. Gets a high screen from Washington. Goes around the top of it. Feeds it down to Washington on the block, and he's going to take a few steps and travel. Got tripped up on himself a bit there, trying to turn face up to the basket.
Yeah, and I
Still
think,
made the shot, but didn't count.
you know, just take a side note back to what I was saying earlier about Cash being out for 5 or so minutes, come back with a minute left. I think with the point difference that we're at, there's only a 3-point game. He won't be in the rest of this half.
Yeah, Coach Kimberly, it seems like no rush to put Cash back on the floor. Probably a smart thing considering how the backups have been playing. But as we say that, Hamilton throws away a pass intended for Kimberly. Stolen away by Reed. Head to Price, trying to bounce a baseline to Hutchins, and a turnover right back by the Boomers. So goalie turnovers. 51 seconds left in the half. Boomers with the slim 19-16 lead. As the 8 airs in the backcourt, it'll be Connor bringing it up the floor. He's near the timeline. Carter Reed will step out, and an offensive foul, or no, yes, an offensive foul on Alva. As Isaiah Washington was trying to fight through a screen off ball, and they will tag Keelan Pinko with that one. It's his second. As we'll see Cole Reed into the ballgame for the first time. He'll take out Washington. So it's Carter and Cole Reed, Connor Price, Kate Gaines, and Gage Hutchins, the 5 for the Boomers. Also seeing his first time tonight, Tucker Hannaford for Alva, the sophomore. Up top, it's Connor Price, and he carried it. Oh boy. Was trying to do a little hesitation move, thought Gage was going to come to him, so he's getting ready to pass it. Gage didn't get out there, so wound up in the carry. As Aaron Laredo pops back in for Gage Hutchins. 38 seconds left in the half. Boomers lead 19-16. Now Washington back in for Cole Reed. Washington with 2 fouls. Coach Gaines trying to keep him away from 3 fouls at certain points. Alva back the other way. Left side, they've got it top the key to Keaton Adair. Picked up by Laredo, goes right wing to Kimberly. Dumps it down to Hannaford on the block, immediately picked up by Gaines, rips away at it, ball's loose. Finally, Price able to pick it up for the Boomers. Feeds ahead to Reed, to Gaines, left side. Thinks about the shot, thinks better of it. Directed traffic with 12 seconds. 10 on the clock for the half, 19-16. Gaines holding for that final shot with 8. Now gets the high screen from Washington. Goes around it, spins into the paint, drives to the basket, finger rolls it for the layup. Kate Gaines with 14, and that's how we end the first half. Boomers taking 5-point advantage into the break, 21-16 over the Gold Bugs of Allen. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire.
Welcome back to Boomer Basketball at the half. Woodward on top of Allen, 21-16. Shout out to Mr. Moore bringing us some pizza that apparently the girls had. So, yeah, I've seen it on Boomer TV. Appreciate you. Me and Eric shared a good story with him at Old Brahms over the weekend at the Kingfisher Brahms. He was talking about his days playing against, or playing with, I should say, Zach Taylor back in the day at Pampa. He said, man, when Zach was a senior, I was a JV player. He had to go get some individual trials every day. Said about made him quit football, but he stuck with it, had a good picture. I mean, if you had a Hall of Famer going against you at linebacker, that'd be tough. That'd be tough. They knew back then. But let's look at your halftime stats, your High Plains entire halftime stats, as Woodward leads out with 21-16 for the Boomers. Kate Gaines showing up in a big way. He's got 14 in that first half, and the finger roll to end the first half. He's got a three-pointer made as well. The rest of the Boomers, only 2 other Boomer players have scored. It's Carter Reed with 4, Connor Sunderland with 3. For Alva, no double-digit scorer. They're scoring a touch more spread out. Keelan Pinko with 5, as well as Cash Shipley with 5 to lead them. Shipley in that foul trouble most of the second quarter did not see the floor. And you've got 2, Connor Adair and Lance Mathers, as well as Trace Hamilton. The scoring there for Alva. As far as the quarter scoring goes, Woodward won the first quarter 9-7, and then won the second quarter 12-9. That's how we get to our 21-16 lead at the half for the Boomers. And, I mean, possessions at a premium, a little bit slower pace maybe than what we thought it would be. Teams not fully, sound in terms of their possession of the ball, so you're seeing some turnovers. But Woodward, Coach Godwin still able to at least pull a little bit of an advantage.
I couldn't hear when I couldn't hear when you passed it off, but I was listening for sure. So I couldn't hear exactly like the passing point, but I mean possessions have kind of been split across, and I think that our game plan was to outpace them, right? Like we've had we've had a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Like we forced turnovers. And when we try to do that fast break, they've actually had guys kind of sitting deep ready for it. That's prevented us from having a clean look at the basket on these quick transitions. So I think that there's kind of been a game plan there. We talked about athleticism being a factor. We know Alva's an athletic group. We haven't finished well. I think that we probably left about 10 points on the board. That we probably should typically capitalize on. Tonight we haven't. So there's probably a 10-point margin there. On the other end, Alva's kind of had probably about a 8-point. There's been a couple chances at the basket where it's kind of rimmed out. Either way, I think both groups are Woodward's not being as patient. I think that they're rushing some plays. and they're trying to do that quick, counter-attacking, fast-paced breakout play, and it's just not working against athletic Alva. So, that last possession of Woodward, if we're going to talk keys to the second half, that last possession, and I don't want to, jump to that, but that's kind of my thing, is noticing that is the play style we have to do. We've got to be a little bit more patient to do a play, and we've got to create space for that. So give the ball to a playmaker high up the court, force Alva to pull up a little bit and create bigger lanes or bigger windows down in the paint.
And to your point on the possessions, we saw Saturday against Kingfisher, very clean game for Woodward in that aspect. One of their cleaner ones of the year. Big time performance in the championship game. Maybe a little hangover from that, I mean, I don't want to put it all on that. On top of that, Alva is an athletic team. We know that. Not to say Kingfisher isn't, but if you match them up athlete for athlete, Alva's probably got beat on that. We know what Shipley can do and has done. Lance Mathers, talked about him a lot in the first half. Very physical guy, able to be highly aware as well. He shows that for the football side of things, reads things very well. Same for Campbell Gaspard. Keelan Pico, you mentioned him straight away. Very impressed by his IQ plays, and that applies to the defensive end. He's going to be able to read things very quickly. And in Woodward, to your point, patience, the half court isn't necessarily the full game style for them. So if you can find a way to affect that flow, which to Al's credit they've done, you could muck it up a little bit. So see if the Boomers can find a way to stay a little bit more patient in the half court come the second half, because it seems like they've got some of that advantage, especially down low. You look at Connor Sunderland, Isaiah Washington, and Kate Gaines, when they're able to work down in there, they've come up with some good results. It just hasn't been clear.
Right now it's crowded. I mean, there's so many bodies. There's athletic, play happening down there. The physicality from Mathers, and he's not the only one. I can't remember which other one that's down there, but
Trace Hamilton as well.
Okay,
yeah,
6'4", 6'4". I mean, we're talking about big guys on the court, all fighting for the same space and the same opportunity. So I'd spread it out, right? Like stretch them out. Don't allow their size to be a factor, and keep shooting. We got guys that can finish, and we just need a little bit of space to do so.
That they could. Your halftime stats and recap. Your High Plains Tire halftime stats and recap. Visit High Plains Tire, 2220 Main Street in Woodward is where your dollar goes further. Pioneer, unleash tomorrow's potential with Pioneer Fiber. And get speed and reliability with Pioneer Fiber Internet. Surf, stream, stay connected with Pioneer. And Just Well Chevrolet, powering our scoreboard this season. Just Well Chevrolet in Shattuck. It's where Aussie is not just a word, it's how they drive every deal. Visit JustWellChevrolet.com or call them 580-938-2122. For those of you out there wondering, OU men in action on the road tonight, tipped off at 8 o'clock against Texas A&M, looking to get a little revenge on A&M, who took them down on January 8th. OU trying to win their third straight after starting 0-4 in conference play. And currently, 8:27 left in the first half. Texas A&M with the 2-point advantage, 16-14 over the Sooners. With that said, both teams get back out of the locker room. Boys warming up. Alva coming out as well. Boomers lead 21-16 at the half. We'll step aside for a break and come back with the second half. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
At Bank of Western Oklahoma, we know what it takes to keep your farm running smoothly. Our experienced lenders understand agriculture and offer competitive loans for real estate, livestock, equipment, and more. We are locally owned and invested in our communities, making decisions that benefit you quickly. Bank of Western Oklahoma, the bank that works as hard as you do. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
To try to finish off the Gold Dogs on this homecoming night for Alva. It would split the games as the girls fell earlier to Alva 63-44. The Woodward girls, Lake Gaddy, too much of that one with 26 points. And as far as Boomers go, it was Kaylee Mills with 11. Also had Bradley Douglas Fisher and Lexi Mendel with 13 apiece. As Woodward will turn their focus to the Lady Red of Liberal on Friday night. That'll be a road trip We'll have that on Z92 due to the streaming agreements with the NFHS for Liberal. No Boomer TV, at least live that night. So may have the replay next day. We'll see how it works out. As both teams on the floor to begin the second half. Boomers have the possession as they will work right to left in front of us. We are opposite the scorers table up top. They'll be starting five back in. Hutchins, Price, Sunderland, Reed, and Gaines. Gaines will inbound it to Reed. Underway in the second half as Price takes the handle. Right corner to Hutchins. Up top to Reed. Reed over to Sunderland beside him. Looking to pass it off. Dribbles over to Reed, right wing. This is the screen for him. Can't quite use it. Left side to Hutchins. Dumps it into Gaines. Working on Mathers. A little step back. The jumper catches the rim. Doesn't stick. It rolls out. Rebound by Shipley underneath. He lasers the pass trying to get Mathers, who was cutting in. And Mathers, they say, the last to touch as Price was trying to come across and take it. So 21-16, 7:31 left third quarter. Boomers lead as they've got the possession now. Timeout. Oh no, Mathers has come off, caught his nose a little bloody as he came across. So they'll get that cleaned up. As Mathers getting checked on there. Looks like he'll stay in. Just a minor nosebleed, so doesn't seem like there's anything on the floor, so looks like he's good. Just the old stick the tissue in the nose and go. That's a football player right there. So that's what Mathers does. So the Boomers will have the possession on the sideline. Inbound from Gaines to Reed, top of the key. 7:23 left third quarter. Boomers lead 21-16. They work to Hutchins, left corner. Gets the screen from Sunderland, turns to the paint, drives by Trace Hamilton, and gets the layup. Does. Gage Hutchins, that's his first basket of the night. He's been quiet.
He's had a couple opportunities, he just hadn't fallen for him, so good to see that he's found his.
That's Mathers the other way for Alva, able to drive through a double team and float it home. Hurt nose and all. Boomers back the other way quickly, and a little leak out basket from Kate Gaines.
Might be a little bit of an advantage there. You don't want to get any of that on you, so you give him a little bit of space.
That's right. As Alva back the other way, top of the key with Gaspard. Free throw line to Mathers, he's double team. Works back out to Gaspard, tacks down the right side, trying to find Hamilton on the pass. And they say it was tipped by the Boomers. So who's possession? It is, they say, Alva possession. As the officials discussed, made sure they had the right call. Close play.
Takes a team.
Sometimes it does. 6:34 left in the third quarter. The Boomers, Hutchins can't quite get the steal on the inbounds.
I think it surprised himself.
Yeah, he was able to jump in front of it. Inbounds this time goes to Adair. Connor Adair out of the left wing. Top the key to Shipley. So he's picked up by Sunderland. Right wing to Gaspard. Looking to dish it off. Now has the dribble. Back up top to Shipley. He's taking a couple of deep straightaway threes in this one. As now Gaspard throwing it to, well, the cheerleaders. Thought maybe Mathers was going to be down there. Pass way off. Mathers not there. And it's a turnover for Alva. The Boomers take it right back, leading 25-18, trying to extend the 7-point advantage. Price on the right wing. Picks up his dribble now, needs some help, bounces it down to Carter Reed. He's on the block, turns to the paint. Trying to get his man up in the air, needs to pass it off, finds Sunderland up top, right wing to Hutchins. He's checked tightly by Connor Adair, handoff to Gaines, who's matched up by Mathers. To Reed, left wing to Price. Boomers lead 25-18, 5:45, third quarter. Bounce down to Sunderland paint, working on Hamilton. Sunderland trying to elbow his way in and traveled with it. Got a little too aggressive and just couldn't drag the feet anymore, unfortunately. And Hamilton checks out for Alva, gives back way to Keelan Pinko. That'll be Adair bringing it up the court for the Gold Bucks. Cross top line left side. Goes to Pinko, left corner. This pass loose as he got tripped up a little bit. To Gaines on the steal, up to Hutchins for the layup the other way. Gage Hutchins with 4, Gaines the assist. Boomers lead by 9, 27-18, 5:19 third quarter. Shipley top key, fires down to Pinko, and he gets fouled as he skied for the ball. Connor Price collided with him on the baseline. Price will pick up his first. And that's the first of the quarter for either team. 5:14 left in the third. Boomers lead 27-18. Alva on the possession. As Gaspard inbounds to Shipley. Top the key, left wing to Pinko. In the corner, he's checked by Reed. Just dishes back over to Shipley. Pulls up for the three in the face of Gaines. Left wing off the mark short. Rebound by Reed. Flips ahead to Hutchins. Drives down. Gets the left-handed layup to stick. Gage showing the speed as he got past the defender. 6 points for Hutchins, all in this quarter. Boomers lead 29-18. And a push-off by Shipley with Carter Reed. The tight defense, and that's Shipley's fourth. That's 2 offensive fouls for Cash. He's got to go set. 5 points.
Unfortunately, that's the same foul he got earlier.
Yeah,
so.
Same exact foul. They called it once. He dared them to call it twice, and they did.
Not on homecoming.
Not on homecoming. Surely not. Inbounds for the Boomers. Price, top of the key. They'll work it to Reed. Left wing to Sunderland. Back in the corner to Price. So take the dribble. Walks it up near the top of the key. Goes to Sunderland right side. Trying to bounce it to Gaines. And well read by Mathers. Just kicks it out of bounds. Think Mathers could perform on the soccer field?
Sure. I'll take him.
Take that type of athleticism?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's less athletic. He's confident.
Yeah.
Like, he firmly believes that he's capable of doing anything.
And does come away with the steal on the pass by the Boomers, trying to float it to Gaines from Carter Reed. So out of the other way with Connor Adair. Across the timeline, left wing to Keaton Adair. Gets the screen from Hamilton, tries to hit Hamilton, roll off of it, but Gaines skies and takes it away.
Ooh.
Flips ahead to Carter Reed and had the dunk. Oh, but it's a travel. Oh, it would have been Carter's first dunk. Oh my gosh. That's a tough break.
Hey, we got it on Boomer TV. We'll
That's
mute
right.
the sound.
We'll cut out the travel call after that. So a timeout taken in by, I believe, the Boomers. Great Plains Bank, Heritage, Trust, Respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which their customers live and work. Compass Athletics, from sports equipment to championship trophies and everything in between. 2024 Main Street in Woodward, or 580-256-7045. Great Plains Bank, Compass Athletics, powering Boomer Sports this season. It's a tough break for Carter Reed. Would have had his first dunk of the season, of the varsity career at least.
That is unfortunate. I was, you know, that.
I'm gonna have to hit him up about
as
that.
As soon as he got the ball and
Carter,
I seen all those.
He got the big eyes, man.
Extra step. Oh,
he got
man.
the big eyes.
I feel for him. Hey, he's got the experience now, so.
So Alva with it out of the timeouts. As it'll be Keaton Adair taking it across the timeline. Goes to Pinko, dumps down to Mathers, driving left side, gets the layup to stick over Connor Sunderland. Mathers with 6. Alva cuts back to 9, 29-20. Boomers still lead. Reed the other way, dumps down to Gaines, back out to Reed. He'll drive just below the free throw line. The jumper kicks out. Rebound scooped up by Pinko. Pushed ahead for Alva. Attacks the paint. Scoop pass over to Mathers. Up fakes, puts up the shot over Gaines, and a little fadeaway goes for Mathers. He's got 8. Back-to-back buckets for the All-Star. Left wing to Hutchins for the Boomers. Down the paint to Gaines. Nice feed to Hutchins driving in, but good defense from Hamilton underneath. Forces the miss as Mathers takes the board. 29-22. Alva trails by 7. Pinko dishes at Hamilton. The baseline jumper off the mark. Gaines skies for the board over Mathers. Feeds it ahead to Sunderland right side for the Boomers. Up top to Gaines. Sees the double team on him immediately. Has to go up to Price. Top of the key. Left wing. Hutchins steps up. Shoots the 3. Just off. A bit strong. Rebound by Pinko over Gaines on the backside. As Pinko dribbles up calmly, left wing. Checked by Carter Reed. Boomers lead 29-22 over Alva. 3 minutes, third quarter. Alva with the possession. Pinko now stopped up. Price able to steal the pass. He poked it away from Mathers to Reed to Hutchins for the easy layup. Gage Hutchins 8 points all in this third quarter. And the Boomers lead 31-22. And now whistle. And not sure what that was for. Maybe
I think he thought Pinko might have been injured. Giving him a chance to.
Yeah, check on it if that was the case, and it is the case. Pinko ready to check out, does for Campbell Gaspard. So the official making sure that Pinko able to rest after he pulled up a little lip there. Not sure what happened to him. So out the other way with Connor Adair over to Keaton Adair, left wing. Has a pass back up to Connor, top the key. He'll attack into the paint, tries to dump down to Hamilton. Tipped, still loose. Finally, Mathers retrieves it on the left wing. Gaines all over him. Mathers able to dribble out of it. Press there, drives, kicks over to Connor Adair. He'll get into the paint, get Sunderland in the air, the little fadeaway shot. Connor Adair with the basket. Tough look for him. He's got 4. Boomers the other way, leading by 7, 31-24. 2:10, third quarter. Top the key, Hutchins. To Reed on the right wing, back to Hutchins. Swing it over to Sunderland left side. Trying to find somebody open. And now a foul. No, timeout, excuse me, by Coach Kayla Gaines. Let's talk about that one. R5 customer embroidery. When you work with R5, you can count on a quick, fun, and enjoyable process with results that consistently exceed expectations. Go chat with your spring printers about customized apparel. 817 Main Street in Woodward, or 580-256-3579, and Western Drug, 1021 Oklahoma Avenue. They've got a friendly and caring staff and a drive-through window that is awfully convenient. Always excellent service. 580-256-5586. Western Drug, R5, powering Boomer Sports this season. As out of the timeout, Woodward with the possession, as they lead 31-24 with 2:01 left in the third quarter. Kate Gaines, 16 of the 31 for the Boomers tonight. Gage Hutchins has come alive in this third quarter. He's got 8 after having none in the first half. That'll be an inbound for Carter Reed on the sideline in front of his own bench. Goes Price, top the key. Looking to dish it off, has the dribble, picked up by Mathers, right wing to Sunderland. Zipping it inside to Gaines on the baseline, catches it, turns, puts it up off the glass and in. They tried to deny, but Gaines able to get it. So he's got 18.
That was a strong stance underneath the basket.
Top key, Gassford for Allen just pulls up. Nobody picked him up. The 3 too strong, and it may be a lucky tip by Trace Hamilton.
So
Gaines and Hamilton collided for it.
Does that count as a 2? Okay.
2. Putback. It's a 2.
Okay, makes sense.
It's only 3 if the putback was from 3.
The 3. Yeah, you're
33-26. Right. Boomers still lead as they take the possession back. Left wing to Hutchins in the corner. Price pumps the 3, now swings it back around. Top of the key to Carter Reed. Over to Price on the left side. Exploring the space near the free throw line, backs it out. Minute 10 remaining third quarter. Price just holding the dribble, high right wing. Flips over to Carter Reed. The Boomers are going to try to hold for the foul shot. Are we seeing a little Anadarko? I don't know. We'll see. Trying to get the play set up, it seems. Looks like they're trying to find Gaines underneath the basket again, as Price has on the right wing. Just hands off to Reed with 53 seconds left in the quarter. Boomers lead 33-26. Sunderland top the key. Swinging in the corner to Hutchins left side. Now he'll attack baseline finally. Goes for the layup and draws the foul. Gage found a matchup he liked and attacked. He's been on it in this quarter. Kind of woke up a little bit after a quiet first half. And they get Connor Adair for his first foul. And Gage to the line for 2 free throws. 41 seconds remain in the quarter. Boomers can push back to 9. First free throw for Gage. Rattles and falls. Hutchins got 9. They have a 10-point third quarter, excuse me, as Mathers will step out. Keelan Pico back in for Alvin. Got Hamilton, Gassford, both 8 airs, and Pico the 5. Second free throw for Hutchins, nothing but net. He's got 10 points all in this quarter as Boomers lead 35-26. The inbounds Gassford, backcourt double team. This pass barely gets back over to Connor Adair. Flips back to Gassford, still in the backcourt. Tough defense from Reed, now checked up by Price as Gassford does get across timeline. Right elbow to Hamilton, and his pass picked off by Hutchins, who was playing the baseline on Pinko. Hutchins drives down the right side for the layup, too strong. Rebound, trying to fly in. Oh, Gaines had it initially. Hamilton took it, and then he lost it out of bounds with 22 seconds remaining third quarter. So the Boomers get the possession. So they lead 35-26. Could match their highest lead of the night or extend it to the biggest lead of the night, depending on what they get here. Inbounds goes to Reed in the right corner. Back to Gaines on the inbound. Just turn, tough move to the basket, up and under for the layup. Boy, when Gaines gets angry going to the basket, watch out. He's got 20. Boomers lead 37-26. Pinko the other way for Alva, 8 seconds. Top key to Gassford. Pitches it to Key there with 5. Right wing gets to the paint, and the no-look pass over his head to Connor Adair flies out of bounds. That's the turnover with 2.3 left in the quarter for Alva. Boomers will have one crack at a shot, 37-26. Carter Reed, the inbounder, in front of the scorer's table, trying to find somebody. Tries to go to Sunderland cross court. Mathers picks it off. He's the 3 at the buzzer from the right wing, and it's well off the glass, and that's how we end the third quarter with Woodward at 11-point advantage, 37-26, heading into the final frame. We'll step aside. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
tackle an endless to-do list every day. May seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Alva as we begin the fourth quarter. Woodward on top of the Gold Bugs, 37-26. Woodward trying to improve to 13-4 on the season. It would be their 9th straight win in doing so, and it would be their 7th straight win on the road. But Alva going to try to hang around. Claw back from this 11-point deficit as they begin with possession to start the fourth quarter, working left to right in front of us. As the inbound, Gasford, the handle, right wing, sees the double team, flees over to Pinko, left side. Sky Sport pulls it down, takes the three, it hits the front of the rim, and it goes. Pinko gets the three to fall. He's got 8. Alva back with an 8, 37-29. Boomers on their first possession of the fourth quarter as Price top the key. Left wing to Reed. In the corner, Sunderland. Gaines trying to cut to the basket, not there. Sunderland passes top the key to Hutchins. He'll turn, drive, had 10 points that third quarter, feeds it down to Sunderland, but Mathers able to poke it away from Connor as it goes out of bounds. Gaines leads the Boomers to 20. Hutchins has 10, so they combine for 30 of the 37 thus far. Inbounds for the Boomers. Price beneath the left block. Goes out to Reed, left side on the wing. Dumps it down to Sunderland. Working on Pinko and Sunderland. A little bit of the elbow in, and then Pinko sold it enough to draw the offensive foul. So a turnover for the Boomers. Sunderland with 3 fouls in the ball game. First of the quarter for either team. 7:24 left in the ball game. Boomers lead 37-29. Alva trying to continue to chip away. As Gasper in the backcourt feeds ahead to Keaton. Left wing to Pinko. Guarded tightly by Reed. Pinko a little behind the back. In the corner to Connor Adair. He'll get it into the paint. Guarded tightly by Hutchins. At the free throw line, just pitches back to Keaton. Adair on the right wing. He's checked by Price. To Pinko near the corner. Alva just working it around, trying to find a solid look. 6:55 left in the ball game. A little touch pass over to Pinko from Adair. Drives, baseline, feeds it down to Mathers. The shot just dribbles out. Good look for Mathers. Rebound by Sunderland underneath. Feeds ahead to Hutchins. He'll race into the paint and draws the foul. Maybe not the best shot for Gage, but he drew a foul, so you can't tell him otherwise.
Well, and here's what I want to ask you. You talked about the 2-point, the 3-point putback. If he jumped from the 3-point line, gets fouled inside the paint, how many free throws did he get?
Oh, you're asking the hard questions. We need the official there. I would assume, since he took, I'm not even going to try to dive into that one. First free throw for Hutchins, too strong. See, you even jinxed Gage. He got to thinking about it, hearing about it up here. Like, hold on a minute. Trying to throw basketball paradoxes at us. Jeez. Second free throw for Hutchins. That one off as well. I blame Chris Godwin.
Yeah,
rebound by Alva underneath. Pinko takes it, but Alva turns it over, trying to race it ahead to Gasford down court. So Alva been sloppy for them too tonight. Not a clean game by either team. But the Boomers have the advantage, 37-29. Well, it's been a physical contest. 6:35, third quarter. As it'll be Price, left wing to Hutchins. Top the key to Sunderland. So he's looking to pass it over. Does to Reed on the left wing. He's checked by Connor Adair. Reed just hands off to Price behind him at the Gold Bug logo. 6:15 left in the game. Boomers lead 37-29. Reed gets a space, turns, miscommunication. This time we'll give him the dunk. We'll give it to him. I don't know if he actually got up top on it. We'll give it to him. 6 points for Carter Reed on the one-handed jam. 39-29. Boomers lead. Gasford the other way for Alva. tries to shovel a pass over to Hamilton, broke up by the Boomers.
I'm not going to take it from him. If he says he did it. Because I've seen it live. I've seen him actually.
You've seen it live. He did it earlier. Got taken away, so we got to award him that one. 10-point lead for the Boomers, 39-29. 5:58 left in the game. Alva possession. Pass goes out high, right wing to Connor Adair. In the corner to Gaspard. Stopped on the wing by Price. Now he needs somebody to come to him. Finally gets Keaton Adair there to feed it to. Adair turns, drives to the paint, pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Way off. Hits the backboard and out. Sunderland with the rebound. Flips it ahead to Carter Reed, who will slow it up on the right side. Calm dribble on the right wing. Top to Price. Boomers set the offense. 5:30 left in the ball game. Have the 10-point advantage. 39-29. Gaines takes it. Right wing. Now he might be trying to clear out a little bit as he's got Connor Adair on him. And a few ISOs we may see from Gaines. So calmly dribble it back to the half-court line. Looking to get a running start. Oh, little flip back to Carter Reed. Both players die on the baseline with Pinko and Gaines. Boomers working over. Hutchins, a left corner three, a bit off the mark. Rebound underneath by Alva. That possession not quite working out. Hamilton, touch pass to Pinko. Left wing for three, but too strong. Hutchins trying to fly in for the board. Saves it to Connor Price. Now he's double teamed in the backcourt. Needs some help. And a quick timeout taken by Coach Gaines to make sure a tie-up does not happen. Salient State Bank, they've got a branch in Woodward. The new location, 2314 Williams Avenue. Salient State Bank Woodward branch offers full-service banking, including personal checking, savings, home and commercial loans, mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and much more. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. And Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Smith & Co. M&D, Salient State Bank. Powering Boomer Sports this season. So out of the timeout, Boomers have the advantage, 39-29. With 4:55 left in the game. And the possession. Trying to extend that lead and keep Alva at bay. No surprise, despite Alva not necessarily being on their hot stretch right now over the last 8 like we talked about, have provided a good challenge for the Boomers tonight.
They have, and I mean, it's kind of one of those things, like how disciplined are we? You know, are we playing emotional basketball, or are we just playing to the ability that's against us?
Nothing emotional about that as Gaines drives to the basket for another layup through a double team. 22 for him, then underneath the foul as Hutchins tried to steal it away. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Alva?
Yeah, no,
okay.
There's a foul on Alva.
Okay, after the steal by Hutchins.
He got the steal, and the bump was on the floor.
There we go, okay. That's what I get for looking down for more than a half second in this ball game.
Should do that.
Keaton Adair with the third foul. Second of the quarter, for Alva. Boomers get the possession right back, leading 41-29. Price inbounds to Gaines, top of the key. 1:35 left. Gaines on the right side, a little out of control, has to feed it back to Price and draws the foul. Gaines ball handling paying off there.
Lost his footing, so I mean he stayed up, but
he's done that a couple times this year. As they will get Campbell Gaspard with his third foul. Inbounds for the Boomers goes to Carter Reed, top of the key, gets the free throw line. Down to Hutchins, left baseline, thought about the shot, now backs it out, picked up by Connor Adair. Over to Reed on the left wing, finds Sunderland cut to the basket, but blocked from behind a bit by Hamilton. Sunderland also maybe a little too close. Rebound taken by Pinko. He'll race the other way, full court, and gets the left-handed layup to stick.
That block was done by Cash Shipley.
Oh, okay. Okay, thought I saw Hamilton, my apologies. Pinko with 10 and a timeout taken. As Alva cuts the lead back to 10 for the Boomers, 41-31. Woodward still in control. So 4:08 left. Just talked about discipline a second ago. This is that good test, right? If you're Woodward, we saw multiple times last year, Coach Godwin, where you think back to the Kingfisher game, the Winter Classic, and instances down the stretch of the season where they've got this type of lead and they get a little too quick, they get a little too out of control. This is the moment where you really see maybe some of that maturity, that growth from last year to this year for this team.
Yeah. I mean, with the success we've had this year, you'd hope that in this moment we've figured out how to retain a lead or possibly keep some possessions a little bit longer. You know, you talked about depth, right? Like, we have guys that have fresh legs right now. Colt Moore hasn't been on. You know, there's
Cole Reed's barely seen
Cole
before.
Reed stepped on the
Laredo's
floor.
seen a little bit of it before, but not much.
Cole stepped on the floor. There was a debacle with some fouls and got off, and the play never actually happened.
Yeah.
I think, you know, one of our big guys ended up picking up a foul and changed the whole mindset of that next play. But yeah, we got some fresh legs over there. We could easily stretch this out a little bit.
This will be Boomers with possession off the inbounds. Price, top of the key. It's the double screen. Goes to Gaines down the block. He's double team. Powers it up. Draws the foul. As the shot rims out. Thought for a second they were motioning offensive foul. About to be like, hold on a minute here. So we'll sit Gaines to the free throw line. He's got 22 points tonight. Had 3 30-point performances in the Buckle of the Wheat Belt tournament. Following that tonight, Mathers picks up his third foul. First free throw for Gaines. Nails it. He's got 23. Approaching his season average of 25. Boomers lead 42-31. Second free throw for Gaines falls as well. 24 for the freshman. Boomers lead 43-31. 3:54 left in the game. Alva back the other way with Connor Adair. Hand off to Shipley. He'll roll around top of the key. Right wing now looking to attack in the paint. Tries to feed over to Pinko as he's cut off by Sunderland, and the Boomers foul. Pinko underneath. See if they get Hutchins or get somebody else. I think they got Gage. And it is Gage. Just his first foul of the game. So has done good to keep a clean sheet, to borrow a soccer term, until this point. Inbounds goes to Mathers underneath. His shot rolls off, but he is fouled. At Kate Gaines, Connor Sunderland underneath, trying to be straight up. We'll see if that's who is charged with foul. It is Sunderland, his fourth. So it sends Mathers to the line. He's got 8 points, approaching his season average of 10. Should he make both? First free throw off the front of the rim. So it remains 43-31, a Woodward lead. With 3:42 left in the game, Isaiah Washington comes in for Sunderland. Coach Gaines, this is probably one of the shortest rotations we've seen her have on the season. Has kept it real tight on that bench. Usually playing, 8, 9 guys, not so much tonight.
Well, talk about mentality of the team. We are a run and gun, counter-attacking, throw it up the floor. Alva's not allowed us to be able to do that, so I think that might play into it a little bit.
Speaking of run and gun, Gage Hutchins fires it into the paint, fading out of bounds, finds Isaiah Washington wide open for a layup. 45-32, Boomers lead. Back the other way, Shipley attacking to the basket. His layup out the right side. Gaines with the board over Mathers. Floats to the head. Hutchins the bounce pass to Reed. Flies in for the layup. And that's ball movement by the Boomers. They've got 8. Or does Carter Reed. Now the Boomers a 15-point lead all of a sudden. 47-32 with 3 minutes left in the game. Alva trying to attack. Connor Adair hands off to Pinko. He's double teamed. Has to pick up his dribble. To Gaspard left side. Finds Connor Adair cutting backside. Easy layup from the right side. They lost him. As Adair able to pick up the basket. He's got 6. It was the other way with Price. 13-point advantage for Woodward. 47-34. Price poked out by Gaspard. Able to keep possession. Dumps it down to Washington. Loses it off his knee a little bit. Hutchins able to find it. Washington, as he sends Mathers to the floor, his shot off, gets his own rebound, a second chance, that rims out, and it gets tipped to him off the board. A third chance misses. Finally, Gaines takes it for the Boomers, and they reset the possession. 2:20 left in the ball game. Boomers lead 47-34, doing some work on the boards there, albeit missing some easy chances. Right wing, Carter Reed, hands off to Gaines. Boomers content to work it around the perimeter right now, measure their approach. Gaines sees the double team coming, gets a high screen from Washington, and runs into the brick that is Lance Mathers, and then gets tied up and travels. Mathers did that on football too. He'll meet you in the hole, and you ain't gonna go very far when he does that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, going back to that, series of rebounds, like the story isn't going to be whether a bucket went in or not. It's going to be offensive rebounds, defensive not. So that's what'll be in the film study.
Minute 50 left in the ball game. Alva trying to cut down the 47-34 advantage. Pinko through a little bit of chaos there, able to get to the basket and get the easy layup. Kind of lost the handle for a second, but able to lay it home. He's got 12 in this ball game. Alva cuts the lead back to 11, 47-36 with a minute 46 left. Woodward just trying to do what they can to keep the Gold Bugs at arm's length and hold on for what would be their 9th straight win on the season. They'll match up with Liberal. Oh, geez, I'm over here shaking things up top. You move it all, you're shaking things. Anyway, sorry, Boomer TV. They'll match up with Liberal Friday night. Seeing the Redskins once on the season, took care of business. Liberal with just one main returning starter, James Feaser. Boomers were able to deal with him last time out. See if they could go 2 for 2. For the girls, if they could get the win, it would be the 3rd straight over Liberal. And considering how tight those games have been, you got to feel a little fortunate if you're able to do that.
Yeah, and this time we'll be at their place. So
it'll be a lot tougher.
That's
we got to play them
different.
twice in our place, once in the Winter Classic, once just a regular home game. So that place will be rocking, I'm sure. As we know, Kansas gets up for basketball. We joke about it on K101 all the time. They just try to get football season done so they can get to basketball.
Well, collegiately, they're changing that image a little bit.
A little bit. As the Boomers, with the inbounds, Gaines takes it just across the half-court line on the long pass, trying to dribble through traffic. He'll lose the handle of it, and Mather's able to come away with it for the Goldbugs. Turnover for Woodward out of the timeout. The Connor Adair driving right side, gets the block, cut off, flips back out to Gaspard. Shipley takes the top of the key, he'll attack, steps through the layup, off the mark. Washington able to take the board for the Boomers. Let's pick up his dribble as he Conway hands off to Carter Reed with minute 18 left in the game. Boomers lead 47-36. Reed able to get to Price right side, up top to Gaines. Sees that double team, escapes it, dumps it down to Washington, but offensive foul on Gaines. As Mathers stepped in front, took a lot of contact, and he's still down. Both players a little shaken up there. That's one of those that hurts in the morning. Nobody wins that. Mathers looks like he'll check out. Gaines picks up his 2nd foul of the game. So Alva forces another turnover. Gaines stays in, adjusting his knee pad. As it's out the other way, Shipley kicks over to Connor Adair. Back up top to Shipley, tries to throw it into Hamilton, tipped by Washington, still loose. Finally, Shipley gets in front of the rim, able to capitalize and put it in. Just 7 points tonight for Shipley, average is 17. 48 seconds left in the game. Boomers lead 47-38, just trying to hold on with the 9-point advantage. Hutchins turns around the corner on the dribble, being poked at. Boomers kicking the corner, right side to Reed. He'll dribble it back out. Alva just needs to give one more foul to send Woodward to the free throw line. We'll see if they do. Boomers taking time off the clock down to 30 seconds. They find Hutchins wide open underneath for the easy layup. Good ball movement by Woodward. Puts them back up by 11, 49-38. Just 23 seconds left. Connor Adair to Hamilton, free throw line, right wing to Pinko, fakes, he'll attack on Gaines, and Gaines affects the shot a bit, forces the miss, gets the rebound, and dribbles around everybody. As he'll take it calmly with 10 on the right side. Alva backing off. Boomers lead 49-38, down to 5. Everybody up and clapping. To 2, to 1, and that's the ball game. The Boomer boys have come to Alva and drawn some blood as they upset the Goldbugs 49-38 on homecoming night. They take down a ranked 3A opponent. It's 9 straight for the Boomers as they improve to 13-4. We'll step aside for a break, come back with your post-game stats. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Life never stops moving. Between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up, like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety you expect, you can lose track of the miles and focus on what really matters, the memories made along the way. Stop in today at 2220 Main in Woodward to see your local Michelin dealer, Pipe Lanes Tire.
And back in Alva for the final time tonight as Woodward, the boys, avenge the girls' loss. They take the 49-38 victory over the Goldbugs. Let's look at your post-game stats for Woodward. Leading the way after his outstanding tournament, the Buckle of the Wee Belt. Kate Gaines back with another 24 tonight. Hit one three-pointer on the night. It was the only three-pointer Woodward actually hit tonight, which is kind of rare. So usually good for at least 2 or 3. sometimes more. Gage Hutchins had a phenomenal second half. He finishes with 12 points, had 10 in that third quarter alone. As far as the rest of the Boomers, Carter Reed with 8 points, and then you got 2 from Isaiah Washington, 3 from Connor Sunderland. Your other scores for Woodward, for Alva, just one scorer in double figures. It was Keelan Pico with 12 points. He wound up making a couple of threes. Boomers held Cash Shipley to just 7. He averaged just 17 all the season. Lance Mathers had 9. For the Gold Bugs, Connor Adair with 6. You got Trace Hamilton also with 4 points. As far as the quarter scoring, Woodward won the tight first quarter 9-7, won the second quarter 12-9, had that 5-point lead at the break, 21-16. Second half, the third quarter specifically, they got that edge, 16-10. Woodward won the third quarter and then tied Alva in the fourth, 12-all. I mean, Chris, as we look to wrap this up a bit, the boys, again, we talked about 4 minutes ago when they're leading by 10. Hey, this is showing you how far you've come in terms of growth from last season. Last year's team may not hold on to that lead. The boys did exactly what they needed to do to keep Alva at bay and close out the game.
Yeah, they kept possessions a little better. Passing's important. I think it's more about you send the ball in and you're getting someone who's confident underneath the ball, right? Like that's gonna retain possession. That's gonna be able to hold it for a couple seconds. Maybe draw the foul, or be patient enough to create some space and look for an opportunity to drive at the basket. I think that is a major difference. I think it's the confidence level of this team, and their willingness to share the ball. That's been evident. Fast breaks, you're open. I'm giving you the ball.
Well, and you go to those last couple of possessions, and we saw that, right? You get some easy baskets for Gage underneath. Caden does his thing. And, I try not to exaggerate it, but for a guy that averages 25 a game, it's not a selfish 25 for Kane Gaines. There's a lot of times where it's just in the flow of the game. We saw, right before the half, that last possession, he finally said, okay, give me it. I'm going to go score, and that's what he did. That's just not his, common thing. He works within the system, and you got to credit the seniors to that a lot. Guys like Connor Sunderland, Connor Price, Carter Reed, and then Gage, even though he's not a senior, upperclassman who's played a lot. Isaiah Washington, they're all not afraid to work it around, like you say, and it's unselfish play at its best.
Yeah, early on, early first quarter, I made the comment about, we can't just go through Caden to get this game going. We were not in separation of Alva. Athletically, Alva stayed, relevant in this game. I think we could have separated from them had we had like a little bit different mindset at times. We saw that in the third quarter. We were definitely a little bit more free-flowing. But we just came off of a halftime locker room talk, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's fresh on the minds, like this is what we need to do, right? Rather than, all the anticipation leading up to playing them on homecoming night in this environment. They've played a half. You go into halftime, coach gets to clear your minds and refocus you. You go third quarter, you get what, you go with the game plan, have a good third quarter, separate, and then fourth quarter, it's about, just finishing out and executing your final plays.
And speaking of executing and finishing out, that brings us to our Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game. I think tonight, got to go with Kane Gaines. Consistent throughout, had his points, got it done, was a steady presence pretty much from the tip onward, both offensively, defensively, definitely affected things sometimes around the rim for that Alva Goldbug squad. So we'll go with Kane Gaines for the player of the game, the Bank of Western Oklahoma player of the game. It goes as Bank of Western Oklahoma beyond banking. No matter where you are, the Bank of Western Oklahoma is always close. Find a location near you at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Kane Gaines, our boys player of the game. He joins Kaylee Mills, who was our girls player of the game earlier tonight. So split results for the teams tonight. The girls fall 63-44 to the Ladybugs. The boys of NJAT take the 49-38 win. The girls now 9-8 on the season, heading into a good test again against Liberal, the Lady Red. 2-0 against them all the year, but as you mentioned earlier, first time on their court this season. So we'll see how that fares Friday night. And the boys advance to 13-4 now, 9 straight wins. They'll take on the Liberal Redskins, handle them in the first matchup, but see how the road atmosphere changes that for the boys come Friday night. And remember, those games starting early, 6 o'clock for the girls. The boys will follow around 7:30, and a live Boomer TV stream there tonight, Friday night, I should say, due to the streaming agreement that Liberal has with NFHS. So all those points, keep that in mind for Friday nights. Otherwise, Chris, hey, thanks for stepping in tonight. Called you out of the bullpen. Maybe you're a little, you're worried, a little rusty, but no, you're good. You handled it just fine.
Hey, being part of the system, being part of the team, coach calls upon you, you just got to step up and say, yeah, I'm ready.
And that's your word tonight. We appreciate, of course, the rest of the Boomer TV crew making the trip with us as well. Can't do it without them. Thank you, everybody who tuned in, whether it be on Boomer TV or Z92. We hope you have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll catch you Friday in Liberal. You've been listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and watching on Boomer TV.